We go. What's up, peoples? Give people time to get in the room. I said I was gonna come back on, so I gotta make good on what I'm saying I'm gonna do. 16. Yeah, I've been out running and ripping and running all day. I'm feeling a little better, but what's going on? I got everything cleared to work, so that was the main thing I was focused on these last few days since I've been back. So I'm cleared officially. Only thing I need to do now is get over this freaking sniffle, and my nose has sort of stopped running. So it is what it is. What's up, Facebook? I got YouTube over here. I finally got my privileges to go live on YouTube, and then I got Facebook over here, y'all. So we got both of y'all going at the same time, and I got my phone here, but it's dead. So I was gonna go to Instagram. I set it up on my other tripod. Go on my other tripod, so I set it up here, and I could put it over there to go Instagram. But it's dead, so we have to take care of Instagram later. And I got another tablet that they gave me for free. You know, you spend so much money to give you stuff for free, but I think it's dead too. Let me see. I don't even know. I ain't even turned it on yet. It might got a little juice in it, but this thing is old. And I'm on YouTube with my tablet because my computer don't have any juice. So let's see if we're getting any power out of this. I don't know when the last time. I think I've only used this once or twice. I should give it to my niece, but she already got one. Don't make sense for her to have two, even though I got two. Let's see if I got any power on this sucker. If I do, then I'm gonna get Instagram to join in. Yep. What's up with y'all though? What's happening? What's going on with y'all? What's going on? Ha ha! My boy Kwame in the house. What's up? What's up, B? Hello. How you doing? I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube, guys. Hey, you can't say, boy, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. I'm learning some new stuff over here. Y'all got to give me a little credit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no help, no helpers. Just getting it done. How we get it done. I got all this equipment. I never been using it. I just been watching UFC. That's my thing. I love UFC, so I just watch UFC on them. Doing great, King. That's what's up. That's what's up. I would come visit you, but I'm not interested in coming to the divided kingdom. We got a new name: divided kingdom and divided snakes. You dig? This thing take forever, but it got 79, 74%. So we might go ahead. We'll link off the ad. No problem. No problem. Cause I hope you did your DNA, man. You see, I'm booking tours. That matter of fact, for everybody that's listening, right, and for on people on the playback, I put that flyer out. I know the date wasn't right. The printer made a mistake, but I just was so eager to get it out there just to let y'all see what I'm trying to do behind the scenes, right? So I'm working with him. He's gonna fix it. It should be fixed tomorrow. I'll put the new one up tomorrow. I'll be putting it up every day until we go on the trip. So don't have no fear. Your brother man is here. Okay. Now let me see if I even got Instagram set up on this thing. I never used it, so I probably don't even have it set up. Let me see. I'm amazed it held some power. It's got 73%. I ain't turned this thing on over a year. I don't know what kind of battery this one working with. And of course, it's not on here. I don't have. Oh shoot. But what's up? What's up over there in the what is that? Will Lincoln? Yeah. What's up over there in the divided kingdom? They still with the shenanigans or what? Yeah, I got my friend on this on Facebook, y'all, from the UK. He went to Ghana with me. When we go to Ghana, Kwame, we was there in what 2018 or was it 2017? And we both just fell in love with the country. We was roomies, you know what I mean? And we just fell in love with Ghana. And quiet as it kept, Ghana was basically all I ever talked about. And I'm sure Kwame can attest to this. You know what I'm saying? What's up? I see you, Nisi. Divided kingdom. He said kingdom. What you mean? Where? So you just come on, don't even speak to a brother, man? Yeah, typical, just typical. Kill that noise. You know what I'm saying? You don't speak to me, ask me how I'm doing. I'm sick over here. You don't ask me if I need some soup or a back rub, some something, orange juice. Just where your stuff at. See, this is typical. Y'all see how the women how they act? Crazy. Don't even ask how a brother doing. I'm over here sick. You know what I'm saying? Now, hey, love. See? Where's your manners at? Lord have mercy. I got to teach these grown-ups. I'm doing okay under the circumstances. Right now, I have a cold. The AC on the air condition on the plane got me all congested. My nose been running for 3 days. Right? It's just not starting to stop, and I'm sounding kind of nasally, so it's coming out. But hopefully by tomorrow I'll be feeling a lot better. Yeah, I'm sick because then I look. You got to keep in mind too. We had all that AC on the plane. I was on one, two, three, four flights. What's up? What's up? What's up? So Africa will bleed you dry. Let me see what this say. Don't leave this great continent. We will call. No. Now why I gotta be COVID? Like the common cold just disappeared because of COVID? Is that what you're trying to say? The flu disappeared? Huh? Sinuses that disappeared, allergies that disappeared because of COVID. Come on, y'all stop playing. Those are juvenile correlations. No, everything is not COVID. Okay, had to take 3 COVID tests just to get back, and then they held me up. And it's not the first time it happened. This happened in 2017, 2018, 2019. Each time I come back, you leave 100-degree weather, you come back to 40-degree weather. You might get a little sniffle, okay? You might get a little sniffle. That's all I'm saying. I'm feeling better already. 3 days of my nose running. Go to the doctor. I bet that's the first sign. Ah, get out of here. I ain't studying you. I ain't studying you. I've heard that too. But there is a such thing as the common cold. It ain't went nowhere. Common cold ain't went nowhere, people. Sorry to tell you. Yeah, I'm working on building. That's what I said. Why you didn't come on here and ask me how I was doing first, so I could have told you what to bring me to take care of my immune system, so I could boost it up. That's what you should have asked me. You know what I mean? I took a COVID test just 3 days ago. Okay, and the one up all in your nose, all up in your nostrils. Okay, that's the one I had to do. You know what I'm saying? What up, Baye? I'm over here talking to DC. She over here tripping. You know what I'm saying? Come in the room, don't even speak. I've been gone 30 days. I come back with a sniffle. She act like that's something unusual. What up? What up? Hello, King. Happy. What? Happy I made it safely. Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody had manners. Thank you. I made it safely. You know what I'm saying? It was a little turbulent on the last leg of the trip, but I made it. So, you know what I'm saying? All praise is due to Allah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're back and we finna get back in action. Um, I passed my drug test. I got the confirmation today, so I passed my drug test. You know, the snakes never sleep, so I passed that. I had to get an inspection on my truck because they had me out of service because I was gone so long. And I was surprised that I passed, but you know, all praise is due to Allah. I passed. So I passed inspection, I passed my drug screening, and I've been cleared to work as of this afternoon. So they already had work lined up for me, which I already knew. You know what I'm saying? That's why they was pushing so hard for me to get all this stuff done in these last couple of days. So now I got work from. Normally they only give you work. Now let's just show you how stuff go. They only give you work for one day. Then the next day you have to call to get work. Next day you call to get work. That's how it is, right? It's always been that way. But all of a sudden, your boy got work for the next 5 days. He told me all of it today. So he got me lined up for work for the next 5 days. I know what I'm doing. I was like, Lord have mercy. What did I come back to? Whew. So now I got to get out here and hustle, which I need to because I need the money. I spent the grip, guys. I ain't gonna even lie. I bought all kind of stuff. Then my suitcase was overweight, so I had to pay for the overweight. All right, and I'm over there doing the suitcase shuffle. I'm familiar. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. They put it up on the scale. It's 5 kilos over. What? Like I don't know what the hell kilos are. Okay, but I'll figure it out. So he like just take out some stuff and we put it on there. Like all right, cool. So I'm in there doing the shuffle. You dig one suitcase to the other. Oh, you get it up there. Oh, you 1 kilo over. What? Come on, man. Let me go. You know me with the West Side. Let me go, man. It's only 1 kilo over. I don't even know what a kilo is. Yeah, well, I do know, but I don't know. Let's put it like that. So I had to go in there, pull out one pair of socks. All of a sudden, now I make weight. I'm like, this is way out, man. So I still had to pay an extra 100. No, take that back. I had to pay 200. So the last little money I did want to bring back with me, I had to put it on my cases. You know what I'm saying? Then I lost a day because I missed my flight. So that was the other thing. Just kind of rehashing everything on my entry back into the snakes. You know what I'm saying? I missed my flight. But luckily, I had Delta. So Delta, if y'all ain't flown Delta, y'all need to fly Delta because Delta pretty good. I have to admit. Now, I've only been on American Airline, Delta, and United. I can't stand United. And I can't remember. American was okay, I guess. I think that's when I went to the Bahamas. But that was 24 years ago, so I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I went to Jamaica and the Bahamas, so I can't even remember the experience I had with the flight. So I'm assuming it was okay because I don't remember anything. But, oh my God, United. Ooh, that was a trip. Yeah. Delta is what's up. Delta is what's up. I have to give it to money. And I see why he used Delta because Delta had been on point. What's up? What's up? I see you, Mama Africa. Delta is your first choice too. Yeah, what's popping? What's popping? I see y'all. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm speaking to all my people over here on Facebook, and then I'm over here. I'm speaking to my people on. I'm sorry. I'm speaking to Facebook over here and YouTube over here. So if y'all see me looking all which ways, I'm talking to both of y'all. I'm just kind of bobbing back and forth. But yeah, Delta is what's happening. Because all I did was, even though I missed that flight, when I went to the desk and told them what the situation was, I just say, hey, look, which it was. I was waiting on my COVID, and then it was just me not scheduling it right. So it was my fault in the fact I was waiting on COVID, my COVID results, and I just went up there and they didn't even let me finish explaining to them what the situation was. They had me a ticket. I ain't had to pay nothing extra, so that was a blessing. And then I only had to wait another 4 hours, 4.5 hours, and the flight was leaving. So I was perfect. I made it there just in time to catch that one. I think I made it there around. I think it's maybe 5 hours. They left at 1 o'clock, so I got there around 6 or something like that. And so, what's up? Nah, you're not late, James. I'm just starting. I just came on just to show my face because I said earlier somebody was talking to, and I was like, we just have a round robin. People can just come in and whatever y'all want to talk about, that's what I want to talk about. I want to see what's on y'all mind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kind of got an idea where I'm coming from, so I want to see where y'all coming from. Please set up a super. I don't want to set up a super chat. I keep telling you, Mama. Facebook take 40% of the money. So how's that gonna help me help us do anything if Google is taking 40% of it? Then I got to report it. If anything I do get, I got to report it. So no, I don't want to do that. You can go to the Cash App if you're so inclined to donate or to pledge something. Go to the Cash App. You know it's in the description of all my videos. And if you don't want to do the Cash App because you don't have it downloaded, then go to the Patreon. So we got two ways for you to do it, right? I'm not setting up no super chat. I don't even know if I'm gonna monetize the channel because I like to talk some stuff that YouTube ain't gonna be fond of, so they ain't gonna want to monetize me, and it's probably not gonna be long before they want to just shadow ban me. You know what I mean? Right now, by me being still new with it and being a new face on here, and they really ain't probably I'm probably flying under the radar right now, but as we keep talking this type of rhetoric, and you talking about uplifting our people, which is basically like lifting up dead bones. Lifting our people up is like lifting up dead bones. Okay? We are so stubborn. We're so think we know it all. We got a lot of problems going on in our community. Then we got this demon that possessed us. You know what I'm saying? This white germ has possessed us. So we're not in our right state of mind. So that in order to lift us out of this walking dead state that we find ourselves in, it's going to be some people that it's not going to like that. They make a lot of money as long as we sleep. All right. You've been there before. Got contracts. Oh, you asked James that. Okay, what did James say? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Ask Nathaniel, lifestyle coach. You would love to interview me. You're gonna have to coach me, fam, because I'm new to this. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I'm trying to learn new tricks, so I'm willing to learn. If you help me set it up, I don't mind chopping it up with you. I'll chop it up with the best. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So you see my email in the description. Go to my email and you know what I'm saying. Holler at me. Just let me know what we got to do, and let me know what the subject matter is, and then I don't have to prepare. I can come off the dome with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want me to, I can, but my brother kind of busy. All right, I'll be back in the truck tomorrow, and for the rest of the week, I'm gonna be grinding hard because we got a community to build. I'm gonna build it no matter what if it kill me, basically. But yeah, we got a few contracts, and not the Bag family for sure. I'm not sure what y'all talking about, but I'm sure y'all will clue me in. Yeah, Baye, what's going on? What's going on with you, Jack? I'm trying to set up my my what is it? My IG, because I don't have IG on my little tablet. So I got my tablet over here, got my phone, my laptop ain't got no power. When it's something wrong, I think I got the wrong cord because it's not charging properly. Let me see if I can even get in this. It's asking for passwords. Oh, here we go. I don't remember what password I set up on here. We gonna try to figure it out. Where you at, bruh? I'm in Chicago. Chicago. Well, I'm in the suburbs, but I'm based in Chicago. Yep. Chicago, my kind of town. Chicago is. Where you hailing from? My wife's best friend is from Sierra Leone. Oh yeah. What state y'all coming from? Hold on, Facebook. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to log in. That's me. Hold on, guys. We build it as we fly it. Yes, that's me. What number 26? All right, we good. Resume. Yeah, we build it as we fly it. You say your wife's best friend is from Sierra Leone. Okay, where you from, James? I don't think you told me what state you was from, or where you from in the world. You might not even be in the states. I like the latest deals. No, I don't want the latest deals. I don't want to buy nothing. I'm broke. I'm broke with the capital B. What am I looking for? IG. I'm bro. But I'm finna get it on tomorrow. I got 2 loads for me to do tomorrow, 2 Sunday, 1 Monday, 1 Wednesday, and I'm sure by Friday they'll have something for me. What happened? What went wrong? Now it's saying something went wrong. Why? Why? I got this far, now it's saying something wrong. Yep, so we're gonna be back grinding, guys. So y'all will be getting videos from the cabin of the truck. Why is it saying something went wrong? Oh, there we go. No, now it's still saying something went wrong. I don't know, guys. Should be able to do it, but I don't know. So what y'all want to talk about? What you want to talk about, James? Mama Africa. What y'all want to talk about? I'm leaving it up to y'all. Hot Atlanta. I come to Atlanta quite often, James. Yeah, I come down there quite a bit. We have terminals there. We basically got terminals all over the country. Atlanta, Kentucky, Tennessee, um, Alabama, North Carolina. We ain't got nothing in Florida. We got stuff everywhere. Louisiana, Texas, of course. Um, then, of course, the Midwest. Natasha, hello. How you doing, darling? What's going on? Cool. I'm gonna take you to the Blue Flame next time you're in town. What's the Blue Flame? It's a restaurant. You know I like to eat, man. That's my only vice I would say. If I had to say I had a vice, that would be it. I love me some food. But y'all know I guess I'm a how do you say a Presbyterian now? Because I can eat some fish, but I haven't eaten fish my whole life. But I've been a vegetarian for about 13, 14 years. And just in this last year of COVID, I said, let me try some fish. Some of it I just can't do. Shrimps, no. Crab, no. Lobster, no. All these other kind of fish, no. But what I did find I could eat was salmon. I've ate perch before, but I haven't ate it lately. Um, and in the Gambia, I was eating ladyfish. Man, ladyfish was off the chain. It don't even taste like fish. And in Sierra Leone, uh, what was it called? Start with a B. What's that fish that start with a B, y'all? Barracuda. Man, the restaurant and the hotel has some barracuda fillet. Oh my God. I was like, I must have ate that like 5 days in a row because I've been eating salad and nuts and twigs and wheatgrass and all this stuff for years, and then I finally get it. Man, it's like tastes like steak, even though I don't remember my steak taste. You know. So is it a restaurant? Strip club? Ah man, I can't go to no strip club. Talk about the land purchase process in Ghana. So you want me to run? That's what you want to talk about, Rico? Well, um, I'm involved in a community that we're building in Ghana. Right now, it's 65 acres, and I think we have about 55. I think it was supposed to be, yeah, 65 acres, and we had it, I think, allotted for 60 homes, right? Then with all the farm and the space and all that type of stuff. So it was 60 homes. I think we have at least 51 or something like that already sold. And the first house is already going up. Um, we got 5 years to build on it. I just finished paying the last payment on mine earlier this year. So I still got 5 years to build on it. I got two lots. And my mind is thinking of just building on one because I want to build. We have the in this community we have the wherewithal to build whatever you want. We're not gonna have like some old, overzealous homeowners association where they want everything to be cookie cutter. We don't want to do that. So we want to be able to have the luxury to build whatever you basically can afford. Since I want to be like a minimalist lifestyler, I don't want to be lugging all this stuff from one place to the other. So I want to build container homes, so you can stack them containers. I think 4 or 5 high. So I think I'm gonna stack them 3 high, uh, three going across the bottom, three in the middle, three in the top, and make that three separate floors and rent them out for rentals. And on the other lot, do the same thing, but the top floor, um, I'm gonna make my apartment, and then the other five, excuse me, I'm gonna rent out. What's up, Chris? I see you. What's up? What's up? What's up, Jack? I ain't seen you in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna rent them out, and you know, that's what I wanted to do over there. I was just gonna do my rentals and just kind of sit back. I was gonna maybe look for a wife in Ghana if allow if it's meant for me. Allow see that she finds me or that I find her, and I was just gonna rock out in Ghana with the community and just be part of the community over there. I'm on the security committee over there, and I was on the naming committee. And the name that I picked for the group was one. Well, the name that I suggested was because we all suggested names, but my name was the one that was chosen for the group, and that was a good honor. And then I do graphic design as well because Pisceans are artsy type of people, right? So I did the logo for the community over there as well. So I'm kind of hands off, but I'm kind of hands on too. And then I was dead set on going to Ghana. I wasn't thinking nowhere else, right? But like I said in my little interview with the reporter from the newspaper in Sierra Leone, that in the back of my mind, I still had a question like, what tribe am I from? Because when I go over there to Ghana, we were hanging out with the Ashanti, and I'm thinking, man, the Ashanti got such a rich history. I was kind of like, man, I wish I was part of the Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like what they're doing. I like the history. They got a nice culture. Um, and then I had a girlfriend there. My girlfriend, she was a con, so they got a rich history. So just knowing this and then knowing people over there, it's like, man, that it's eating away at me. So I guess the way Allah works, just out of the blue, I found a video. Yeah, I love container homes too. I love them. And I got a real estate background. I used to be in real estate when I got out of college. And I worked for a developer for a number of years until we kind of fell out. We didn't see eye to eye on some things. But I did learn a lot from him, so I take nothing from him because he did teach me a lot. So those things that he taught me is the things I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a developer, and even when I was in high school, I wanted to do this, but I didn't like. I couldn't see my way through the fog. How they was doing their little, ditching school and hanging out and doing what young people do when you ain't have nothing to do. So I kind of lost my way, but I did take 2 years of architectural drafting. So when I look at buildings, I look at them from that aspect. Okay, so then it makes sense when I look at later in life. I ended up in real estate and working for a developer and helping people. You know what I'm saying? Pick out the different color schemes, the tile, the tubs, the whole configuration of that place because I was the salesperson. And I did really well for that until me and him, had our disagreement or whatever. But I did learn a lot from him, and I want to be able to take those skills to Africa. So I want to build something that I want to build. I see the traditional buildings that the brothers, the continental brothers and sisters, they build them basically concrete. That's what they build, concrete homes. They're solid. They probably withstand an earthquake, but you're going to get some cracks. If you do get an earthquake, you're going to get some cracks in your foundation. I see a lot of buildings with cracks in them over there. So I don't want to build on that. I'm thinking containers. We can stack them four high, and you can stack them as many across as you want. And you can put them in different configurations. Whatever your mind can conceive of configurations, we can do. All right. So all I gotta do is just get a architect, let them know what we're building with. Hopefully, I can find one on the continent, or find one over here. Find a brother or sister that's doing it over here, and then give them my designs. I can sketch them out, because I'm an artsy type of person, so that's not a problem. And they got a bunch of websites where you can go and get your own designs and just kind of tweak them a little bit, and get people like we had over there when I was working for the developer. We had 3 models. So, but inside you can do whatever you want in those models. Let me read some of these statements. Do you have more footage for us? We love those, love the live you did out there. Yeah, I got a few more things I got to add. Which country you prefer to stay in Africa? Sierra Leone, Ghana. Well, I haven't been to Nigeria. I do plan to go the beginning of either the end of this year or the beginning of next year. So we got to see how money is looking if I'm going to be able to take that challenge on. And plus, I'm still waiting for the paternal side of my DNA. Um, I took it before I left, so it's coming in the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna do a reveal for everybody. So I want to put it to y'all right now. What do y'all think it's gonna be? Now, on my mother's side is Mende from the Mende tribe from Sierra Leone. What y'all think my father's side would be? Now, I'm gonna give y'all my prediction. I'm thinking it's between 3 countries: Nigeria, Ghana, and Cameroon. Those are the 3 I think it's gonna be. I'm hoping Ghana, but that would be perfect. I already got land there. That would be perfect. But if it's Nigeria, it would be perfect. I don't know so much about Cameroon because I haven't even taken no time to study it. And the few guys and people that I do know who did their ancestry and they came back Cameroon, they're not too particular about the politics in the country. They're not offering no path to citizenship. And then, of course, I guess the English speaking side of the country is fused a lot with the French side of the country. So if it come back, it is what it is. If it comes back, I'm going there. I don't care what's going on there. I'm going. So wherever it comes back, that's where I'm going. So what do y'all think? Just by looking at me, because a lot of folks say they can just look at you and tell where you're from. So what do y'all think? And the answer, who question was that? If I had to make a choice, Sierra Leone. Second choice, Ghana. But actually, I'm gonna do probably. I would like to be a dual citizen of both of those countries. You love content, me too. Let's see, what's good? What's up? How do you feel about West Africa and compared to East Africa when it comes to business and cost of living? West Africa, hands down. Period. Nigerian. See, I'm thinking Nigerian too. So me and Sonya thinking the same thing. We gonna see though. I'm gonna reveal, so we gonna see, and I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna look at it prior to. I'm gonna wait till, I get it. Well, no, because they don't even send it out no more. They send it to you in the email now. So we'll just open the email up and show y'all. That's what we'll do. Don't have earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes in Africa with good foundation and adequate concrete and steel. But see, that's the thing. They only use a little bit of steel to leave more concrete. What I've seen, houses are solid as ever. Yeah, that's true. But I've seen, like I said, I don't speculate. I've seen houses with cracks in them, quite a few of them. So I don't want to build with all that concrete. It's cool. I want to use container, um, one-way containers that came over from China. I'm sure Africa got plenty of them because once the goods are out of those containers, they don't send them back. So they're sitting in some yard somewhere, just waiting for me to come and use them as a canvas. Because I think we should be able to live in our art as well as see art on our walls. We should be able to dress in art. We should be able to eat art. We should be able to live in art. And that's because I'm an artsy kind of person. So that's the way I see things. So I want to have these places looking like works of art. Okay? And I want to do it as cheap as possible. I'm not trying to, get rich off one person. I was taught in sales, you make the most money the more people you were able to service. See, a lot of folks don't, when they be talking, a lot of folks, what I realize is it shows a lot of folks lack of understanding for how things really work. The way to wealth is service. The more you can be of service to people, and the more people you can be of service to, the more wealthy you become. You don't get wealthy off one or two people, right? So if you look at that concept, you're trying to help a multitude of people. And the more people you help, the lower you can help your prices. See, you do quality work, and some of y'all should know this. If y'all listen to the greats, you should know this. Y'all, and a lot of folks be acting like they never heard these concepts before. These are not my concepts. Like some people say, "Oh, I like your thinking." It's not really my thinking. I just read the right books. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, right? Robert Kiyosaki, Cash Flow Quadrant. I'm sure y'all heard of these books. You know what I'm saying? Richest Man in Babylon. I can't think of the author. These are the books that I'm going to be suggesting to you all. Amos Wilson, Blueprint for Black Power, Dr. Claude Anderson, right? Powernomics. These are not new concepts. It's just a new face saying it. That's it. Yep, that's all it is. It's just a new face saying it. And I've been reading these books and just staying behind the scenes. Yeah, so that's all it is. And I'm just kind of bringing my thoughts to what I would like to see when I look at all my travels. Okay. I've been to South Africa. See this hat? I got it from South Africa. All right. I feel it was fitting to go with my fit today. That's why I like to put on my South African hat. I ain't put it on since I was in South Africa. So, and that was 2 years ago. Um, Tanzania, Ghana. I was Ghana 3 times. That's how much I like Ghana. Uh, Sierra Leone twice, Senegal once, Gambia once. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So the next tours or whatever I wanted to see was Kenya, Uganda, and Rwanda, right? Then later on down the line, well, no, before that, I should say, before those three, Egypt, Ethiopia, right? On that, so that'll finish out the East for me. People was like, oh, why don't you go to Zimbabwe and Botswana and those? Uh, Maybe later in life I get a chance to make it to those places, you know. But Ethiopia is definitely on my list. It was the only nation not conquered by invaders. So I got to go there to see that. And then of course it's, you know, what to say, containers is the way now. Exactly, because they're not expensive for me to get. I'm sure once I get in there and do my shrewd negotiating skills with whoever to run the yards where they stockpiled at. I bet ain't nobody coming in there buying them in the quantities that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking in probably a couple hundred that I'm gonna be trying to get. Okay, because I know if I build mine, I want at least hell, I want at least what 18 just for myself, just to build on 2 lots. You know, you love Ethiopian women, exactly. Yeah, they some pretty women. They some pretty women, that's for sure. They got that Arab olive tone to them. You know what I mean? So I want to go there. So that'll round out the East for me. Egypt, Ethiopia, Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya. So that'll round out the East. Then I got to do Nigeria and whatever country my DNA on my father's side come back to. So maybe to come back to the Congo. Who knows? Maybe what's that other one? Angola. A lot of people were taken from Angola. The Congo, um, of course, Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, all through that western coast there, coastline is where the slaves were taken, where the free men were taken and enslaved. I should say. Correction. I got to correct myself on that. Yep. So if I had to pick Sierra Leone because they are the ones giving us immediate citizenship. I don't think y'all understand the gravity of that. Okay? Immediate. Now, the brothers and sisters in Ghana, since it's enough now. They're probably approaching somewhere around 10,000 uh, expatriates there, or expat, I should say, that's there. So they're approaching like 10,000 or more. So now it's enough for them. That's what I'm trying to say about Sierra Leone. We can have our communities there, and then we work as a group to become a lobby. Okay, we're gonna lobby on our behalf, and we're gonna lobby on the Continental brothers and sisters' behalf. Okay, because we come in with new eyes, we come in with a fresh perspective, and already know we love our people. We represent Africa heavy in the states. Everybody know that. We represent Africa heavy, and a lot of us ain't been there. And a lot of us don't plan on going. You move to Gambia in October, and our automatic citizenship is coming. Okay, well, if you from there, or if they do grant the automatic citizenship, then hey, shout out to the Gambia. I've been there. I like the Gambia, so that'd be perfect. You know what I mean? I'll be over there visiting y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Bag family. That's my family. You know what I'm saying? We went to the same high school together, so you already know I'm in there, like swimwear. So I'm definitely going back to hang out with the Bag family, and I'm gonna try to do some collaborations with them. Yep, business wise, because hey, they're my peoples. West Side, same high school. Y'all on the African continent. Y'all Pan Africans. Oh, it's done. It's finished. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you move on over to the Gambia. I'll be over there, and then we're gonna be having our little shindigs over there at the soul food joint. You know what I'm saying? My man down there from Alabama, can't think of his name right now, but he know who he is. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll all be meeting up there, hanging out, talking our war stories. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. We coming through there. You know what I'm saying? I come over there and pitch a hand, help you nail a board down or something. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in town, cause I love the Gambia. The Gambia was nice. I ain't gonna lie, guys. The Gambia is nice, but it ain't messing with Sierra Leone though. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It ain't messing with Sierra Leone, cause hey, I bring props to my show. I bring props, baby. You dig? Never miss an opportunity to show it off. See, I got mine. So I understand. Hopefully Gambia come on with it and open up the door so people can, rush on in. You know what I'm saying? And make that sucker the jewel that it's supposed to be. Because it's got some beautiful coastline. Got some beautiful coastline. Got mine, baby. Get yours. Ain't that what Nas say? Get yours. I think that was in one of Nas songs. What you say? Give it a few years. All right, it's cool. Give it a few years. It's cool. I give it a few years, but I'm already hooking up tours for brothers and sisters. We get you yours by December. If you ready. If you're ready, willing, and able, we get you your stuff by December. And then we got another trip coming up, another homecoming. The fifth annual will be in April 2022, where we'll be getting more brothers and sisters their stuff. So we on the move, all right? Church on the move. You know what I'm saying? Church on the move, baby. We already got it. Now, hey, I'm pushing. I'm with you. What's the lady name? Julia from Brexit. Shout out to her. Hey, she's a champion. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I be talking about in my last couple broadcasts. We gotta support our champions because we got some people out here that's willing to like put that weight on their shoulders and go in there and, hey, this is what we need. What's up with y'all? Why y'all ain't giving it to us? Why we got to come back here? Y'all know what happened. Everybody know the story. Transatlantic slave trade. Everybody know the story. The dungeons are still there. The writings, everything is still on West Coast of Africa. You can go there and see it. So we're not making it up. For the folks who think that it ain't real, I've been in the dungeons. I got photos I can show you. Okay? So why these governments are not opening up their doors and saying, hey, if y'all want to come back, come back. And give us the option to have dual citizenship if we choose. Why not? And make it contingent upon DNA. That way we'll all go get it. I already done my ancestry and my heritage DNA and now African DNA. Hey, you on top of it, Sonia. You come to the front of the class, you sit up there next to me to teach. How you sit up at you know how you had your desk, right? And then next to the teacher's desk, you had the star pupil. So you come sit up here at the front of the class with me, Sonia, because you on point. You on point. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, family. Right? Know thyself. Exactly. You got to know thyself. Know what's going on. Right? Sierra Leone is the only country in Africa I believe African Americans can fit in and settle easily. Ashe. Absolutely. Amen. Amen. All of that. You right. Because the people are accepting. Before I left, just to show y'all something. Before I left, a young guy came up to me. He worked at the hotel. He was the guy that was waiting on me. And I hadn't, the whole time I was there, I didn't give him no money, right? And the last day, I gave him a nice amount, right? So, he came back later. He subscribed to the channel, so he's probably going to see this, right? And he said, you know what, man? Y'all coming back is a good thing. He said, it gives the youth hope. Because you all are talking about coming back and actually starting and promoting jobs for the youth. He says, so it's a great thing that y'all coming back. Welcome home, brother. He's like 21. I was like, where the tissue at, man? You gonna have me crying over here. You gonna have me crying over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was heartfelt. It wasn't nobody around. The camera wasn't on. None of that. So it was just me and him, man to man. And he came and he poured his heart out, and I could feel that sentiment. I was like, hey, man, have no fear, man. We're coming. We've been lost in the sauce, okay? The white man, I should let me take that back. These other nations had us lost in the sauce, okay? And we just not coming out of our stupor, okay? And we're trying to navigate and what we're gonna do now, okay? We all coming into our right minds now, and some of us are wanting to be adults, right? Stop acting like children. We want to be adults, and so in order to do that, we have to build our own. Um, how do I want to say this? We will have to build our own environment, right? It's up here, what we want. We just got to get it out of here and actually materialize it in the physical world. So that's what some of us are trying to do. You know what I mean? I already know I can't do it alone. Now I can do enough for myself because like I say, I happen to pick a good profession over here, and so I do well. So in a couple of years, I can do it all myself and just a couple of years retire, go over there and sit down and you know get me a little farm. And get you once you get you a farm, it's over with. You know what I mean? If I'm able to grow my vegetables, I'm already a vegetarian, and get me a little fish here and there. As long as I can get my grains, my nuts, and my salads, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And as long as I can do that, have a roof over my head and food every day, I can just sit back. That's what I would like to do, but I'm like, nah, it's a bigger calling out there. I missed that state. What was that? Sure about that. Have you been to all 54 countries? Now, why would you come here and ask me that? No, man, I have no desire to go to all 54 countries. No. What would be the point to go to all 54 countries? But only thing I can see is I'm gonna be writing a book or something. First of all, you're gonna be broke. Africa ain't cheap, so y'all can get off that thinking that this stuff is cheap because it ain't. So you try to go to all 54 countries, you're gonna literally be broke. So why would you want to go? Well, I'm just saying, like, you don't want to go to all 54. For what? I guarantee you, you don't want to go to the northern Africa, Algeria. What is it? Algeria and Libya. You want to go to Libya? You want to go to that all them Egypt and all them Arab joints? You know how they treat melanated people, right? You know they got a thing against us, right? So some places I guess that's just something that people want to say. No, it's only certain countries I want to go to, right? Great energy, good information, knowledge is knowing and power and sharing. I love melanated family blessing. Yeah, all I'm saying is like you don't want to. That sounds good, but you don't want to be trying to. Unless you're gonna have like, if you're gonna do that, you need to have like something surrounding that travel. You got a travel blog. Excuse me. You're working for a magazine where you're writing reviews on these different countries you're going to and the services. Um, it's got to be something of a work related in order for you to go to 54 countries, dude. You got to have some money. We're talking a lot of money. So I can't see the average person like me working a job or running a business that you have to be there physically to run your business. How are you going to be able to afford going to 54 countries? I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, how? I can't see how I'm going to do it. I went to seven, and I ain't going to tell you how much money I spent. That's why I said I'm going to slow down traveling. That's why I was saying later in life, I'm going to go to some of these places. Right now, I'm kind of like slowing down on travel. Now it's time to build. Now, once I built everything, and I'm on African continent. Okay, it'll be a little less to get around. Okay, I got a passport. This is what I wanted. You can do the traveling if you want to. This is what I was after, and I got it. You do all that traveling to all those countries, and you're gonna come out with no passport and bank account on zero. You have some great experiences though. You had the time of your life though, but you're gonna be broke and you ain't gonna have no passport. Chances are. I'm just saying. So I have no desire to do that. I've been to 7. I'm cool for right now. Now it's time to build. I build my place in Ghana, and I want to get this community. I want to be the spearhead, the spearhead of this community that I want to build in Sierra Leone. That's what I'm trying to do right now. And then as I go along, I want to go to Egypt, Ethiopia, those places for the east to round out my east. And then on the west, all I want to do is Nigeria. That's it. That's it. That's it. Those are the only ones I want to visit. And as far as going to Europe, I have no desire to go to Europe. I have no desire to go to South America. None of that. Africa is it for me. Yep. So why would you want to go to all those countries? That's what I'm saying. You look Nigerian. See, I said that. Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and Gambia. The old Cape people live in Freetown, the capital of Sierra Leone. Okay. Well, we shall find out. Just remember you said that, Nigerian. At the A many times, all depends directly on Benjamins. Yeah, that's true. You gotta have money, because it ain't cheap. Man, I have no desire to visit the Dominican Republic. No. Oh no, that's sorry. That's I read that wrong, didn't I? The Congo, and you said visit. Well, I've thought about it, but I think I want to go and establish myself first, get my business up and running, get people over there, get us in a community that's working together, and then I think I can grab a few brothers and we can go over to the Congo, because the Congo is a different animal. Because I have spoken with some of my buddies that I know want to go to the Congo, but we all saying the same thing. It's too wild and unpredictable, and that might just be hype, and we need to go there to see for ourselves. But we know there's a lot of land there, and a lot of those resources still haven't been tapped. Probably only 10%, probably less than that. 6% of the resources have been tapped in that country. So we thinking about going there for business. So, but I'm gonna need a team of like-minded individuals to go over there with me, so we can really prospect it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I haven't really thought about Angola, but I have looked at a few pictures of Angola, and it looks like a really progressive place. So, yeah, we might decide to just take a visit, since we'll be next to it in the Congo. Just go on over there and check it out. So yeah, we got a mighty work to do. But the first thing we need to do is jumpstart the money. We got to do what Dr. Claude Anderson. We got to come into that powernomics. We got to build an economic base. So that's what I got to get us to do. We got to build together. We got to work together. We're gonna have to start trusting. I know how we are. I know I'm from us. I'm of you. I understand how we think. When it comes to money, we get the acting super brand new. I get it. You know, that's why I say maybe I come at it from a YouTube perspective and get people to just donate 85 cents. And it's like pulling teeth to get people to donate 85 cents. Just imagine if I was asking for 10,000. Woo wee! I'd be all kind of crooks. You know what I'm saying? I'd be all kind of stuff. I already get it. I get it. Believe me, I get it. But I'm hoping we get enough folks that believe in the mission to invest in me and let me go and do what we need to do to make way for us. Because, like I said, I found out about this citizenship aspect just 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I was dead set on going to Ghana. That's it. My plan is to go there because I have a real estate background. If people donate to the channel, basically donating to me, donate to the channel, I'm gonna take that money because I make good money. So that ain't the issue. But I want to take that money and put it in the top 10 cryptocurrencies to take advantage of the new market. Now I'm already invested in that. I think I lost a little money today. I was at 31,000 plus. So I think I'm back down now to 30,000. I think I lost $1,000 today. I want to say, but it might be back up since I got on here. So who knows? I started out with like 554, 5,300 somewhere in there, and I'm up around three. I'm up around 30,000 now. So I've been doing great, and I'm invested in the top 25. I got various positions in each one of them. Some of them I got really a lot. Some of them I got one or two, right? But I got something in all of them, and that's what I want to do with the money. So the way it's looking, if I had bigger money to work with and put on certain coins, the return is going to be tremendous. Pull that money out, go to the African continent, right? In Sierra Leone, the exchange rate is 10,241 odd leones for every dollar. So if I take $100,000 to Sierra Leone, the minute I get off the plane, that money would be $1 billion in leones. So 100,000 would be $1 billion. Y'all can check the math for me. We got one here. Y'all check that math for me. But I think that's what it is, right? So just imagine 100,000. You can convert that into $1 billion leones. Just imagine if you go there with $1 million. That's like 1 trillion leones. I can go to the outer edges of Freetown, basically out in the Bow region. So maybe 4 or 5 hours outside of the main city, to where all that land looked like it has never had a person walk on it before. Because when we drove through there, the way that brush is situated, it looked like nobody even set foot on this land before. At least that's what I'm thinking. And a lot of that is available to buy. And of course, state land is available to buy. So I want to go out there with the right kind of funds and buy up a nice chunk. The same way my developer, when I used to work for the developer, that's what he do. He would come into the city, right? He had this big pool of cash. He would buy up the city lots. He would build a model on the lot. He had me as a salesperson. People would come in. I would sell them the house. He would build the same one next door, but to their specs. This carpet, that tile, this paint, these type of bay windows, 5 rooms instead of 4, a bathroom, an extra, this, a den, however they want it. Same thing I want to do in Africa. How much is land in Sierra Leone? It's whatever I negotiated to be. That's why you need a negotiator. That's what I'm going to do. But I need to negotiate with money on the wood, as we say. Right? And then I'm already setting up the tour company, right, to bring brothers and sisters over to get your citizenship. So once we bring you over through the tour company, you get your citizenship. For all who want to move there permanently, you need a place to move to. So since I have the connections with people in the government, is to make sure that that paperwork is right and exact, because we do have what we call double bubble or double selling in Africa. Some of the brothers and sisters that are low on funds are starting to sell the property to 2 and 3 different parties. And so when one party shows up and they're ready to build, when they start doing something, all of a sudden another party shows up saying, "What you doing on my land?" Then after that, another party shows up saying, "What y'all doing on my land?" And this is the problem that we're faced with now. So in the case of the developer that I work for, what he did, he bought the lots. So there's no dispute. So if I buy the land, get it cleared, right? Take care of the infrastructure, meaning roads, the sewage. If we're gonna do septics and run it, if we're gonna run water from the city, or are we gonna do boreholes, or what we're gonna do? Once I figure out how we want to do it, what's the best way, where the land is at, so I can see about logistically how that's gonna work, right? Get that done. So when you come, all you gotta do is pick your lot. We'll get it to you at a tiny price, right? And we get together a group of competent builders to build the ideas that I have far as container homes. And then we're gonna give you three models to build to take from. You get like an economy, like a one bedroom joint, probably around 15, between 12 and probably 18 when I start doing the numbers, right? Then we go up a tier. You want a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6 bedroom. So we're gonna do anywhere from maybe 15,000 for retirees that was on a fixed income, all the way up to maybe 200,000 if you want, or however big as you want it. That's my plan. That alleviate a lot of that double selling, right? And then when we get out there, we get like-minded people together, and anybody's welcome to live in the community. Any continental brothers and sisters, anybody from the diaspora, everybody's welcome, right? And then I want to have a community setting where we have some rec centers, some clinics. Maybe we have a small hospital. Maybe we'll put a police station there. We'll have a security detail that'll drive around, and just like we do here, right? We'll have some great internet, so we're going to have to bring in some really powerful antennas so we can have some great Wi-Fi. And then when brothers and sisters in the community come up with an idea, anybody, say you want to go into diamonds, you want to go into gold, you want to go into transportation, you want to open up a clothing store, and you need investors, you can call a meeting. We can all show up to the rec center, and you can pitch everybody your proposal, right? And then you can invite folks to be part of the stockholders. And this can be for everybody. So we can, and this concept is not my concept. That's why I got to keep people reminding people. This was what they did in Babylon. This is what made Babylon the nation that it was, because these are the principles that they use, right? They use that, and they use pay yourself first. These are the concepts they use to be the richest nation at that time. And so I'm thinking, hey, we ain't got to do it for the whole nation. We could just do it for our community. Maybe we have a community of 50 to 100 people, and all on the same accord, we'd be unstoppable. That's why I say that these other nations really can't bother, can't hold a candle to us if we really got on the right page, and we buy with our dollar, or we what's it say? What do you mean by Babylon? Are you asking that question? Seriously asking me that? So you never heard of Babylon? Is that what you're trying to say? Let me make sure I'm quantifying it the right way. So you never heard of Babylon? On Bitcoin, I got plenty of Bitcoin. See, that's what I'm gonna do with the money. If you all contribute to my channel, I'm gonna take it and put it on Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tron. I got so many. I don't even remember all the names of them. Waste of time, King. What's a waste of time? Do you mean America or a fictional place? No, it was actual place called Babylon. It wasn't fictional. It was somewhere over there in the I would say the Middle East, but basically North Africa. No, it was a real place. At least to my knowledge, it was a real place. And it was the richest nation at the time. And I'm just giving you the ways they got that way. So what's a waste of time? That's what I'm asking, Papa. Let me see if you know what you're talking about. What's a waste of time? What are you referring to? What is a waste of time? So you saying we're not wasting time right now, or you haven't wasted time before? What are you referring to? Bless up, one love is taken about individual. Let me see what he's saying here. Talking about Babylon to that individual. Oh, okay, I see. No, it ain't a waste of time. Everybody hasn't come to enlightenment at the same time, man. So that's the reason why I can't just jump down people's throat when I say certain things. I've been learning about these things over the last 30 years. I'm just not coming on YouTube. So I'm new to this space. So y'all just not seeing me for the first time. But everybody that know me, hey, I could bring people on here that know me. You'll know. You'll see. I've been like this my whole life. Okay? I've always been in business minded. Hey, I'm to get it done however I got to get it done. Yeah, a lot of people ain't on the same level, man. So we just can't assume and we can't jump down because I remember when I didn't know. All right. I was part of the living dead. I was the dry bones in the cemetery, and somebody breathed life into me. Allah breathed life into that person, and they in turn breathed it into me, and now I'm in turn breathing into you all. Some of you have already been breathing. Life has been uh, 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 blew in already. Some of you all just learning about this. So we got to kind of know who we talking to so we don't offend people in the wrong way so we can still allow growth because we want people to grow. I grew, okay? I used to be a gangbanger. That's what I did. I gang bang and sold drugs. That's all I ever wanted to do. I didn't want to get into the movement. I was, man, you just said something about Africa to me 32, 33 years ago. You might have got knocked out. Ain't no telling. You might have got shot. You might have got stabbed. I might have bit your nose off. Ain't no telling. I was just a mad dog at that time. But, you know, thank God for Brother Omar. I've told this story before when I was in jail doing some dumb stuff, selling dope and didn't listen. People were trying to tell me, hey, you're going down the wrong road, but that money was coming in so fast, baby. That money was coming in so fast. I was like, man, later for what they talk about, you know what I'm saying? I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So when that bridge came, you know, sat me down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So luckily, Allah came to me. I'm on a wing. I'm gonna just share the story right quick. I was on a wing, and it was 100 to a wing. Okay, I think it's like so many cells on the bottom, so many on the top, and that's one wing. It was 100 people total. Out of that 100 people, when I came out of the cell, it's in the county jail, Cook County Jail. So people know Cook County Jail. I came out, and for whatever reason, it was only one brother that I noticed up there that was reading a book. So there was 99 other ones up there, all doing what you say, wasting time. Some watching soap operas, some playing chess, some playing checkers, some playing uh, uh, spades, casino. We had a game called Casino. Some was playing solitaire. Guys were doing push-ups. Some was just talking, rapping, whatever they was doing. Right. There's only one person reading a book out of 100. And Allah spoke to me and said, go up there and ask that brother what he's reading. Brother never said nothing to me, never spoke to me, never even looked in my direction. All of a sudden, I walked up there and asked him what he was reading. Don't ask me why. I just did it. And he said he was reading the Holy Quran. I was like, the Holy what? What are you saying? What the Holy what kind of voodoo is that? Exactly. right? So I was like, what kind of voodoo is you reading, man? I ain't never heard no Holy Quran. All I heard is the Holy Bible. That's it. 2 and 3 say. Exactly. Happy dreams. So um, he was like, you never heard the Holy Quran? I was like, no, hell no. So I would break and run from him every time I see him because I thought he was some type of voodoo man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was coming from the Negro ignorant Negropean mindset. So how was I supposed to know what it was? You know, my family's a bunch of, you know, folks that's not really religious and all that. So how would I know? So he just after I asked him that question, what I asked him for, because after that he see me, hey, youngster, because I was only 17 then. I was in jail at 17. He was like, hey, youngster, come here. But I was big. I was this size at 17. So I was like a grown man up there with grown men. And he was like, sit down, man. Let me read to you. And I thought that was like I don't want to sound biased now, but at that time, because you just keep in mind, this is 30 something years ago. So at the time, I thought that was gay. Now, I don't mean to offend nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because to each his own, do what you do. But I thought it was gay, you know. That's how brainwashed I was. But, you know, he convinced me. And then he sat me down and he would read to me every day. And it's the first time he opened up his mouth and started reading, it was like poetry. Those words were so angelic. I was just mesmerized. I'm not gonna even lie. I was like, it actually took my mind out of that environment and placed it somewhere else. And that was so liberating that I was just like, man, I couldn't wait for them doors to open to go up there so he could read to me. And he did that for about maybe 2 months. And the problem came when I ran up there for him to read to me, and he said, today is your day to read to me. And that's where the problem came in at. Y'all won't know why it was a problem? Let me see if y'all can guess. Why y'all think it was a problem? Why y'all think it was a problem? Let me see if anybody can guess. Who's been following me long enough to know what I'm saying? Anybody? Come on now. Everybody don't be shy. What the problem came in at? I know some of y'all done heard me tell the story before. Yep. Deborah Price got it. And so did West Coast. I couldn't read. Nah, yeah, that's embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie. I was so embarrassed because I was not like I didn't have time to like figure a way to weasel out of it. Because normally when people would ask me to read, I would figure a way to duck, dodge, and fall to the back. You know what I'm saying? Lean down, like Jehovah Witness. You know. So, so since he caught me off guard, I couldn't stick around, I couldn't get around, right? So I was like, I had to go in and admit, like, hey man, hey Omar, you know, I appreciate you reading to me, man, you know, and I would love to read to you, but I have to admit, man, I don't know how to read. And he was like, you don't strike me as a guy that don't know how to read. And I'm like, I played around in school, man. I've always considered myself to be an intelligent guy. I said, but I figured I'd just get by on my handsome looks and my might. You know, I'm 6'1", 240, so I just figure I get by, you know, on some dumb stuff. Maybe I rob folks. I thought about like, hey, maybe I just rob people. I'm big. I hit a person. They usually going flat out into la la land, so maybe I just be a serial robber, you know. Cause I'm in jail, so I'm thinking of all these crazy thoughts because I'm around all these crazy folks. So they got me thinking like, yeah, you just got to be a little bit more strategic in the way you do it, you know. And I was like, well, you know, maybe no, I ain't gonna rob because people work hard for their money, you know. No, don't do that. But people like to get high because they need an escape. You know, we trying to escape because of course we going through post slavery, what is it, post-traumatic slavery syndrome. So we need an escape. So we got all these black folks going get high every week, right? So I'm like, well, hey, they got it. They have an appetite for drugs. They're trying to escape, right? I know that's what they're trying to do, but not knowing that's what they're trying to do, right? So let me supply them, and then that'll keep money flowing for me. I just got to next time don't get caught. See, I can't get caught. See, I got caught this time. I was slipping. I can't get caught. So that's what I've been thinking. And so now this brother asking me to read. So once I told him because he was asking like, "What's your plan?" And I told him this is what I wanted to do. I was gonna get back out and get some machine guns and grab my boys, and we was just gonna take over a couple blocks. We got the might. You know what I mean? Exactly. So we sat there, and he just said, "No problem." So slowly but surely, the brother taught me how to read. And before you know it, I was reading to him. Beautiful story, right? It got so good. I got so good at it. I would stumble over a few words, but he would help me. He gave me a mini Quran. And man, when he gave me that book, it was like he literally gave me wealth. He gave me wealth because I sat in my cell every night and I read till the lights went out every night. Yep, sure did. And that changed my life. So I brought that story up just to say we can't count people out because they haven't came to the knowledge yet. If that brother hadn't took the time with me, we wouldn't be here and y'all wouldn't be listening to me now. More than likely, I'd be probably been transitioned by now because I probably would have did something stupid. You know what I mean? I'd have probably, because I would have been like getting wise, like, okay, I know some cats is, they robbing armored cars, so that sounds like a real good one. Let me rob an armored car, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Let me rob with the money. Like I know the money in that armored car. See, if I rob individuals, they may not have no money, but I know they got money in the armored car. So let me rob an armored car. If I'm gonna rob something, I'll rob a bank. You know what I mean? Because I was in there with bank robbers. I was in there with people that was robbing curse exchanges, all kind of stuff. So they telling me these stories. So my mind at night is thinking of ways of okay, maybe I could, yeah, I could do that. I could do that, but I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And right when I'm making a decision on, am I gonna go straight up criminal or I'm gonna make a change? Allah came in, put that idea in my mind to go ask Omar what he was reading, and because of that, it totally shifted the whole trajectory of my life. Got out, ain't been back since. Barely had a parking ticket. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So we can't count people out just because they don't know at this present time. If they're here and they can stomach listening to me and how I talk and the things that I'm talking, breaking down, if they can stomach this, then they want to learn. Because over here, we're going to be trying to learn and actually do something. That's my thing. And I know it's hard to get us to do stuff. I already know. But I got to keep fighting and just keep hammering at y'all until we get some stuff done. Because right now my crypto doing pretty good. My son, I got him into crypto, so his is doing good. He's coming back from the Navy. He did 4 years. He's got one more year to do. So when he comes back, he's gonna get in the trucking business with me. Um, I named the trucking company after me, so we both got the same last name. So we'll bring him in, and as vice president, I'm president. Bring him in as vice president, and then when I get ready to retire, I'm just gonna leave it to him. See, that's what you're supposed to do. We're supposed to be leaving legacies for our children. He ain't got to go work for nobody. He gonna work for his dad. Now, how many of y'all can say that? All us supposed to be conscious. All us supposed to be intelligent people. But how many of us is leaving legacies where your children are covered? Now, yeah, I'm partnered with another company, a bigger company, but I'm a subcontractor, you would say, or independent contractor. And then I work for my company, and my son will work for the company. Okay, was that statement? Like Charles Dickens said, survival of the fittest. Exactly. I grew up poor, so I had to get out there and get it from the mud. So I was willing to get out there and get it. Simple as that. If I got shot, I got shot. If I got stabbed, I got stabbed. If I got robbed, I got robbed. If I had to go to jail, you got to go to jail. I was with it. Let's go. Go to jail, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there with killers, nothing. I'm up there with bank robbers and all these crazy folks, nothing. Come on with it. I'm 17 up there with grown men. Bad King Eyes, melanated platform, Babylon system is now among the melanated family across the diaspora. No one teaches one. No one teach one. Yeah, well, I'm only talking about Babylon. Just want to make sure I clarify this. I'm only talking about Babylon in the sense of how they created wealth. I'm not talking about the decadence, okay, and the debauchery that was done. I'm talking about when they was just a small place and how they got rich. I'm talking about that, and we can use it in a positive way, and that's what I'm proposing. When they got so much money, then they went just freaking crazy and just did all that crazy stuff. That's what ultimately brought their demise. I'm just talking about the tactics that they use for us economics. They use group economics to get to where they was at, and that's what I'm proposing. Group economics, racial economics, where we only deal with ourselves. You only deal with people that look like you. You try to pass your dollars to people that have skin like yours, that look like you. We ain't gotta hate other folks. We ain't gotta harm other folks. We ain't gotta take from other folks. All we gotta do is shop with folks who look like this. Support people who look like this. Absolutely. Much respect to the ancestors. That's why I feel confident in saying the things I'm saying, because I've actually taken time to go back to the land that my ancestor was taken from. That is so surreal, people. I know people say, oh, just go anywhere in the African continent. Let me tell y'all something. That just sounds good. It sounds good. Now, to the persons who, and people who haven't been there, or people who are there and don't really move around the continent much, that's not practical. Because when you try to get to Africa, if you just say, I'm a citizen of Africa, excuse me, I'm from everywhere in the motherland, right? What you're going to find is when you get there, wherever you end up at, you got to go through certain protocols, right? In order to do business, commerce in those lands. Because you're going to be within somebody's borders, right? So if you want a business, you got to abide by their laws, their rules, their regulations, their business, the way they got their business set up, the whole structure. You got to deal with it like that. And if you're not a citizen of these places, and you're gonna be considered a foreigner. Get ready, you're gonna be considered a foreigner. And a lot of these places, you can't own property if you're a foreigner. You only can lease property. If you want to own a business, you can't own the business as a foreigner. You got to have um, a citizen of that country as your partner in most nations. Not all nations, so no absolutes. So don't come here talking about not every nation. There's some nations where you can do what you want to do. Okay, well, fine. Those are the nations you're going to. Have at it. No problem. The only thing I'm saying is, with the Sierra Leone situation, we have full rights and privileges as natural born Sierra Leoneans that were born on the continent. So meaning I can own land outright, no leases. I can have a business outright. I don't need a Sierra Leonean as my partner, right? I can vote. I can run for public office. You have full rights and privileges in that country. That is the difference. We are satisfied. What do you mean, we satisfied? I might be missing a step. You didn't know how to read. No. Like, I know, would it sound hard to believe? I know. But this was, keep in mind, now, this was 30 some years ago. Don't get it twisted. Now. It was 30 some years ago. I didn't know because I played around in school. I didn't take school serious. And in my family, they didn't really take education serious. So why would I take it serious? The grown-ups around me didn't take it serious. So why would I take it serious? I didn't realize education was something that I really needed until I met Omar. Omar taught me that, and then after that, I've been on a quest for education ever since. You know. Yep. So that covers some of that stuff that you all was asking. I hope I answered everybody. Hope I answered everybody. So that's why Sierra Leone is what's up. China is the next superpower. U.S. is not giving it up like the Romans. Fight till the bitter end. Well, let's see. No, but how did you get high school not knowing how to read? It's quite easy. They do not care about educating black boys. Have you read the book about Dr. Uh, Kajufu? If you haven't read the book about The Conspiracy to Destroy Black Boys by Dr. Kajufu, I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. If you haven't read that book, because I'm assuming by you asking me that question, you haven't read the book. This society don't care about black boys. So they'll allow you to be in them classes and they will just pass you. They don't care if you know how to read. I didn't drop out of high school until in my junior year and went to jail right after that and didn't know how to read. If you read the history book, there is not one civilization that lasts. Yeah, of course. But the people from that civilization are still here. Their descendants are still here. Okay? Just because the nation state fell, the people are still here. Egypt fell. Are the original Egyptians, are they still on the earth? Yes, they are. I ain't talking about the Arab Egyptians who came later, the invaders. I'm not talking about them. The original Egyptians are there. The original Cushites are still there. Okay, original people of Mali still there. The Ashanti still there. The Dogon, they still here, bro. I mean, we still here. I mean, the nation state fell. That's what you're trying to say? Yeah, the nation states come and go, but people remain. You know what I'm saying? I missed that one. You can mention too, brother Rick. Great back. Exactly. Yeah, me and Rick went to high school together. So he know what he know. Hey, he can attest to how we were in Austin High School. Everybody that know me know about Austin High School. You ain't have to do no work and pass. I used to be able to go up to the teacher and threaten them. Hey, I know I ain't been here all year. I only been in your class 2 or 3 times the whole year. I know you're gonna fail me. And I would lean into him. I keep in mind now, I was already 6'1" in high school. So I would lean into the teacher and I would say, I know I ain't been here. And I know you're gonna fail me. But just know this. If you fail me, you know I gotta take your class again next year. And I'll come here every day and disrupt your class. So it might behoove you to go ahead and give me a C. That'll pass me to the next grade. And you'll never have to see me again. And you'll be amazed how many people gave me a C. West Side? You dig? Yeah, I seen the video on the VIP tent. I love melanated family. Exactly. You know? So that's how I made it through high school, people. I did a little work, and then classes that I did go to was where all the pretty girls were in that class, and then I got them to do my homework. So that way I would go to that class, and any assignment I need to do, I would just get my girl to do it for me. Yep. 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 Let's go to the moon, Mars and Jupiter and the moon. That's right. Let's go everywhere. We descendants from the greatest people the world has ever known. We just gotta get our act right. We gotta get some act right. You know what I'm saying? We done been possessed, as my man, rest in power, Dr. Wilson, Amos Wilson say, we are possessed. We have been taken over by a demon spirit. These people from these other nations, it in a nice way. These people in these other nations basically have cast a spell on us, and demons are dwelling in our spirit and making us act out of character. And we need to get back to who we are as a people. We God's original people. And this is really our planet. And we just need to take it back before we let these other nations destroy it. We have been bamboozled into the Christianity behavior and pagan ways. Yes, we have, but we're not going to crucify the Christians. Okay, any Christians that we can work with, we want to work with them. I'm not against the Christians. I do talk when I'm in my personal circles. I do talk crazy about Christians, but on these platforms, we're gonna keep it right and exact. We want to work with the Christians. We want to work with the Buddhists. We want to work with the Muslims. We want to work with the Hebrews. Anybody that's practicing race first, because really it's race first. If you notice, those other nations don't care what religion we are. They don't care if we Muslims. They don't care if we Christians. They don't care if we Hebrews. They don't care if we traditional African religion. They don't care if it's voodoo. They don't care what we believe in. They got a problem with this. This is genetic material. They know it's dominant. They know it. We act like we don't know it, but we know it, but we don't know it. Exactly. They got a problem with our genetic material. They don't care what religion we in. So why are we using that as a trope to bash one of the brothers and sisters because of what they believe in? No. If we just practice race first, right? We practice race first, religion second. They're not doing all this because of our religion. They're doing all this because of this. So you gotta have somebody to focus us like a laser beam, so we don't get sidetracked about religion, because that's a whole nother can of worms that we not even finna touch over here. We talking about race first. If you can identify with this, I don't care if you're a Christian, I can work with you. If you identify with this and you putting this first and you're Hebrew, I can work with you. You're Muslim, I can work with you. African tradition, I can work with you. If you voodoo, I can work with you. As long as you're practicing race first. Simple. That alleviates all that religious talk. Teamwork. I am talking about the college. Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying we got to be careful when we start saying Christian, because people get sidetracked. That's all I'm saying. Ancestors close our eyes in the land. Hey, absolutely. But guess what? We can rectify that. See, we can go back to the African continent now, guys, from all over the world. Right? From the divided kingdom to the divided snakes to the South American, right? The Caribbean. We all can go back now. So can. And buy up Africa before they do. And practice race first, not only with our thinking, but with our money. And eventually, they'll be sitting around their shops with no business. Eventually, they're going to have to make a decision and go somewhere else. Yeah, that's true. It's true. But, we can get around all that. All we got to do is practice race first with our thinking and our money, and then promote our sons and daughters from the continent or anywhere in the world who are about liberation, because we have a tendency of not promoting our champions, not champion our champions, not supporting them, not defending them, none of that. We usually let them die somewhere in a hospital bed, nursing home. Can't say I'm lying, or we let them get killed, right? Or they die up under, you know, suspicious circumstances and nobody can answer questions. And we're afraid to ask questions because we're afraid of what may happen. Exactly. So that's what it's about, guys. Yep, that's what it's about. Let me see what I'm about to run out of juice on my phone, so let me plug that up. Hold on, guys. So that's what I'm proposing. Y'all support me, and that's what I'm trying to do. Invest into the top 10 cryptocurrencies, and instead of me asking people for millions and thousands, I'm only asking for 85 cents a day. And you can do that through either which is basically $300 a year. You can do it through Cash App, or you can do it through Patreon. The Cash App is in the description of my videos. So is the Patreon. Okay, and there's stuff over there that ain't over here. So somebody asked me today. Matter of fact, let me shout out Brother Jay. Y'all give a round of applause to Brother Jay. Jay is one of my mentees, right? A little younger brother than me. Um, and he became a Patreon today. So shout out to him. So now I have four Patreons now. So y'all shout out to my man Jay. There he is, Jay, right there in the comment section. Jason Lee. Now he can attest that I've been this way ever since me and him met. I think we've been knowing each other about 30, no, not 30, take that back. About 22, 23 years. We used to work together. He used to train me. And I just thought he was just the best salesman I ever seen. Seeing him performing, we were doing we was doing home improvement sales. Is what I'm trying to say. And he trained me, and to see what the man was just phenomenal. And when you get to somebody's house, he just would turn on he like turn on another switch, and was showing the people signing contracts. I was just like, whoa, okay. This young brother sharp. Let me soak up game. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sponge. Hey, I congratulate. I don't front people off. If I see somebody really doing their thing, hey, I congratulate them and I try to learn. I ain't no hater. I ain't never been like that. And he taught me everything he knew, and then I was out there and signing contracts. You know what I'm saying? We just been cool ever since. But he can attest, I've always been this type of way. Ever since then, he worked for me before. He didn't see me grow. He didn't see the businesses. When I did the real estate, he was around. We went to college together, but I don't think we kind of knew. I don't think we really bumped into each other at college. But we went to the same college. But we know some of the same. We was in the same circle of people, you know. And when I did the real estate thing, he was around. When I did my convenience stores, he came and worked for me, so he was around for that. When I first got in the truck and I told him about it, he was basically saying, I don't know about trucking. But now it's proven that trucking is really a good industry to be in for black men. So I would say for folks who are here, and if you're not making over $100,000 a year, I would advise you to go get your CDL. I don't care what you went to school for. I don't care what your degree is in. If you not making over 100,000 plus, you should go get your CDL and get your hazmat, get your doubles and triples, get your tanker, and if you want to, get your passenger endorsements on your license, and come on out here. And I can also mentor you in trucking and how to navigate through this industry to get to where the real money is. Right? I've been in it 10 years now. I even helped Jason Lee get a job in trucking. He had some difficulties, but he's looking to get back into trucking now because he realized how lucrative it is. You know, you can get to wherever you want to go in life doing this, and you can be your own boss. You ain't got nobody standing over your shoulder, right? You know what I mean? So, any of you guys or girls, we got a lot of women coming into trucking too. So, any girls that want to get into it, if you up for the challenge, it's some tough work, but it pays off. So, y'all definitely get in the comments, or you can email me, and I can help navigate you into getting you 100,000 plus job, and then being your own boss. I may ask for a little some donation now. You might have to put in the kitty if I give you this game how to get this $100,000. You dig? Plus, I give it up, but then you got to help me with my building, what I'm trying to do. So, shout out to Jason. We coming in the number 4 Patreon. Now, who gonna be 5th? Who gonna be number 5? We got 22 people. We had at least 50 people in here, right? At one time or another. So who gonna be number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Y'all can't say I'm not giving up the game to y'all. Yeah, 1900 was a great time, but better times are to come, sir. Yeah, better times are to come. You sound sincere, bro, but what are you talking about? Can't be done, hasn't been done. Let me be nice. Let me be nice. Let me read that again. You sound sincere, bro, but what are you talking about? Can't be done and hasn't been done. So that means we should just do nothing. You cool with everybody just not doing nothing. And you think your God is gonna be cool with that when you transition and you go to knock on them pearly gates. You think your God is gonna be cool with that you had an opportunity to do something and you chose to do nothing because it seemed like it was insurmountable. So you didn't even try. So you're proposing that we don't try to do nothing. Just keep going as we going, spiraling down to the bottom, become a global underclass. A global underclass with masters above us. Is that what you're proposing we do? Because right now we're doing nothing, and that's pretty much the position that we find ourselves. So is that what you're proposing? Just a simple question. You know what I'm saying? I'm being lighthearted with it. Just a simple question. You know what I mean? So is that what you're saying we should do? Just do nothing. We got all these talented people. We should just do nothing. It hasn't been done. It's too hard. You know, and it's too much pain. Somebody might break a nail. Somebody might get a splinter or something. That's what you're saying. I never said do nothing. I know you didn't. I'm just being facetious. So lighten up, lighten up. But what are you speaking of is not a reality. Is this a reality? Is this a reality? I'm asking the question. Is this reality? Is that a reality? I guess you are a troll, huh? So do you have a passport to a poor country? Let's ask you that, because it really ain't a poor country. See, it shows your level of it's not really a poor country, sir or ma'am. Every every resource known to man is in that country. So how are they really poor? See, your perception of it is poor. I think that's basically it. Now that's a reality. I love your okay initiative. I will support you. Cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate that from my man from France. You can go to the Cash App. It's in my description, or you can go to the Patreon. Either one would be cool. Cash App would be good because I take it straight off the Cash App and put it right on Bitcoin because you can get Bitcoin on Cash App. So I put it right in there immediately. I'm going by the definition of poor, not resources. Yeah, but I'm going by the definition of resources, not the definition of poor, because those people are really not poor. They just don't have fiat currency in abundance. But when it comes to gold, diamond, copper, iron ore, rubber, the most fertile soil on planet Earth they have. So they're not poor. They've been purposely kept in a condition so they can be robbed of the resources and only get pennies on the dollar. If enough of us go there, we're gonna put an end to that. But you gotta have this to that poor country so you can run for public office, right? Or become part of the business class so you can make decisions. Apparently, you're not familiar with powernomics. Are you familiar with Dr. Claude Anderson and powernomics? Because I hate when people come here and say what you can't do. Maybe you can't do it. Just put it out there that you can't do it. You don't want to do it. You don't care to do it. If you don't want to do it, don't stop nobody else that's attempting to do it. That's all I'm saying. I say I'm sorry, y'all. I missed a few. If you don't mind, look into some moderators, King. So you are very informative and inspirational. Respect. Thank you, brother. You can't eat gold, diamonds. Yeah, but have you where you at, man? Where you at, person? Ho, where you at? What part of the world you in? Because apparently you didn't hear the part where I said that the most fertile soil on planet Earth. So apparently you didn't hear that. Everything grows there. Nobody's going hungry. So I think you're misinformed, sir or ma'am. I'm doomed to repeat it. Albert Einstein. That's right. Don't entertain trolls. No, I like entertaining trolls because actually it's a learning experience for them and for folks who are new. To hear how people come in here with these type of statements, it's clear that they don't quite know what they're talking about. They're off base. So how's it flawed? Where's your theory then? Since Dr. Claude Anderson theory is flawed, you give us your powernomics. Give us your take on what we should be doing. Since the elder his philosophy is flawed, give us yours then, sir or ma'am. Yeah, I see. We're gonna have to get rid of you. We're gonna have to get rid of you, Jack, because you're talking nonsense. Apparently, you don't know. You don't have a clue of what you're talking about. I've been there. I see food on the ground, rotten. It's so much food. It's on the ground, and the dogs are eating it. The cows are eating it. The freaking bats are eating it because it's so much that the people can't even eat it fast. So what are you talking about? It's literally billions of mango trees in this land. It's millions of freaking what's the trees that there's a real abundance of them there. Um, Cashew, yeah, yeah. It could be open if you're not seeking citizenship there. Yeah, you can come, but you got to be a melanated descent. You got to be of Negroid descent to come though. What country don't import food? Let me ask you a better question. What country don't import food? America imports tons of food from South America and from all over the world. So what's your point? Juvenile. These are kind of juvenile statements. You know that, right? They easily refuted. Yeah, cashews. Cashews are everywhere. Uh, Papaya, coconuts, apples, oranges, not pears, but lemons, key limes. Um, what else I see a lot? Oh, watermelon out the ass. Pardon me. Watermelon, uh, cantaloupe, starfish. I mean starfruit. Uh, every fruit you can think of is there. Jackfruit on the ground, ants is eating them. There's so many. So I don't get it. What are you talking about? Yeah. So why would you bring it up, man? You you at the wrong. You apparently you got lost or somewhere. Maybe you got lost and you ended up over here, man. These things ain't gonna work, man. I've been all over the world, so I've been able to see some stuff. And a lot of these arguments is basically sound like somebody that don't want to do nothing and don't want nobody else to do nothing. Now, if you don't want to do nothing, then fine. Work your job, pay your bills. You know what I'm saying, and get you a seat and sit down somewhere and watch the sunset. Let people who want to do some work do the work. Don't come over here with the contrarian stuff. We not playing games over here, man. I'm entertaining it because to me it's funny. Every people import stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about? I'm in the shipping business. I go to the rails. I go to the ports. So what are you? That's what I'm saying. You got to understand who you're talking to, man. You ain't talking to some little lightweight that just came on the scene 2 days ago and don't know what he's talking about. I'm in the shipping business. I go pick the imports up when they come from South America. People crazy. That's my business. And you talk about they import their food. So what? Every country import their food. What are you talking about? How you think we get food in this country that's out of season? How do we get it? The fruit fairy show up and hit the grocery store, and all of a sudden we get food that's out of season, fruit that's out of season. It's crazy. Obvious snakes have passports and come from America. That's right, from America over to the thinking of others in the world. That's true. I'm not confused. I'm confused now. You confused about what? Mangoes and what medical trees? I want to exactly be distracted. Nut business, yeah. Oh, man, this thing running out of juice already. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to figure out a way. My cord is not long enough. Okay, we're gonna lose y'all over there on Facebook after a while because my other plug is not working. Let me see. Maybe it'll work now. Let me see. Hold on. My point is that Africa don't have the technology to export mangoes. So, good assessment. Good assessment. So why don't brothers and sisters like us go over there and bring that technology to Africa so we can export the mangoes? How about that? And make ourselves rich or wealthy. Since people don't like to hear rich, they like to hear, comfortable. So let's make ourselves comfortable. Why we can't take that technology over there, sir? Or ma'am? Huh? Because I beg to differ with you. They sell a lot of mangoes out of Africa. Quiet as it's kept. They sell cashews. Quiet as it's kept. Coconut. Yeah. the cocoa, the Swiss cocoa. Where do you think they get it from? Ghana. They export a lot of stuff. So your argument ain't really holding up. They export a lot of fish. Okay, your argument ain't holding up now. So you can say I've been there, so I know. It will take millions of dollars to export mangoes. You would have to build. Yeah, that's true. So how much you got on it? How much money you want to put up? How much money you want to invest? So you're saying just because it costs millions of dollars, we shouldn't even attempt it, huh? We shouldn't even try. Is that what you're saying? What are we supposed to do? We got mangoes, right? Why can't we export them? Well, how about we just take them, make juice out of them, and sell them right there in the country? They love mango juice. Why can't we do that? And then sell it next door to the Liberia. This must be some. Yeah, it sounds like some Asian person probably with a name like Ho, and that's why they saying this stuff. But I could be wrong. So salty. Yeah, I know when they see melanated people chopping it up. They got to come spy on us, see what we doing, and try to throw a monkey wrench, but it ain't gonna work. No, I'm just saying if Ghanaians can export these mangoes. I didn't say Ghana, but okay, cool. Why do Americans and can Ghanaian Americans are far educated? So who knows? Who cares? What I'm saying to you is how much you got up on the $1 million so we can go over there. That's you bringing up all these old mute points. I want to know is how much money you got to put up on the $1 million so we can get the equipment so we can export them. How much money you gonna put up is what I want to know. See, this is how you shut people up. How much you gonna contribute? How much labor, effort, money, time you willing to invest so we can get this endeavor off the ground? That's a better question. Don't worry about what other people are doing. You just do what you can do. No, I was saying that it's literally billions, maybe I'm exaggerating, millions of mango trees. And that whole shoreline is just it's so many trees it'll just make your head spin. You'll see mangoes on the ground. The cows are eating them. Okay? The bats are flying all around and they eating them. The dogs is eating them. Everybody's eating them because there's so many. Yeah, but it's all good. It's good that we have people that come in here just to show you. You see how when you come in, you talking some real stuff. You see how people come in with they negativity. We are a wealthless people. Okay, there's plenty of wealthless people in the world. So if I go to Mexico, we may have a couple more dollars than the people in Mexico. We can go over to Cambodia. We can go to Thailand. We can go to Vietnamese. We can go a lot of places where it's poor people. Poor people right here in the South in America. Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, right? Of various races, various colors, and well, hey, life is what it is, man. You either what 50 Cent say? You either get rich or you die trying. You got to at least try. I understand. I see you of the mindset. You don't want people to even try. You're not gonna do nothing. I already tell you ain't gonna do nothing, and you don't want other people to do nothing. So I get it. You know, you just want to come in and dissipate the energy, but we stand on task, so it don't matter. They probably do. They just won't. They just don't want to see melanated people take their rightful place back on top. That's all. You know what I mean? Just worry about wherever country you in or whatever place you at. Just do what you can do. We over here gonna do what we gotta do. Simple as that. It's opening up. That's right, for free trade. Not bad. Not trying to burst anybody's bubble. What are you doing then? You're not offering any real suggestions, and you definitely ain't offering up no money. You ain't coming in here offering anything. The stuff you're saying is easily refuted. People died to try. Yeah, exactly. And I know, and I hope you're not from. You still ain't said where you from. Where you from? If you don't mind, where you from? What part of the world you from? Okay. What's your nationality then? What's your nationality? Since you don't good old U.S. of A, we don't feel the same, but whatever. What's your nationality? Come on. What's your nationality? It's America. Well, okay. I guess that says it all. That says it all. That means you're not of us, not from us. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna disregard. We're just gonna disregard you. We let you get your 5 seconds of fame. Yeah, you really didn't make no good arguments. You know what I mean? You didn't really offer no suggestions. You're not offering up no money. So we get back to what we was talking about. So yeah, guys, y'all see that this is what happens when we try to get together. We're gonna have this happen. So we got to get used to it, and we can't get all bent out of shape. I ain't. You see, I'm not fussing. I'm not cussing. I'm not upset. It's not gonna deviate me from what we're supposed to be doing because I expect us to get trolls paid and unpaid. We're gonna get agents paid and unpaid agents who's gonna come for us to distract everybody, right? To put all kind of demon thoughts into your mind. Because this is what happens anytime a black, right, melanated man wants to do something for his people. Even if it's just a small amount of people, they don't want us to have no successes at all because we can build on, if we have one little success, we can build on it. And before they know it, it'll be an avalanche and they can't stop us. We already know we're genetically superior to them. We're genetically, and we're born genetically superior to them. Okay? So they got to come in with the trickery, the sorcery. They got to come in and cast spells, right? And diversions to get us off of that. They don't want us to focus on our dominance, right? They got education from us. They got civilization and culture from us. Okay? The Asians got it from us. They just took it and put an Asian spin on it. Okay? They have no originality at all. They're good copies. They copy. They're very good at copying. Okay? I ain't mad at them. Hey, if that's y'all claim to fame, that's y'all avenue, hey, do you. Okay? We over here doing something different. We ain't gonna come over there bothering y'all. Y'all could try to come over here with the flim flam, but we ain't going for it. 3 card Molly, we ain't going for the three shell game. We ain't going for that no more. Create the cat channel. That's right. Create your own channel, so he can support. ah, exactly. Well, they gonna steal. You could trademark whatever you want, Jay. They still gonna steal it. They don't care. That's what the U.S. been going at them with some type of intellectual properties law. You ain't gonna be able to stop them. You know what I mean? Your best bet is just make it to the market before they do, right? And put such popularity around your product to that, and then make it so distinguishable that it's gonna be hard for people to buy the fake. That's why right now you try to go to somebody, especially a female, and sell her a fake Louis, it ain't gonna work. Especially a woman who got real Louis, you ain't gonna be able to sell her no fake Louis. So that's what you got to do. You got to make your product so superior that people would only certain folks that want that fake one. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. You ain't finna get no sister with no fake Louis when she got real Louis. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna sell me no fake Jordans when I got real Jordans. Okay? If you was selling weave like Roland used to, they would support that. Yeah, of course. Of course. Don't be dying over there, smart girl. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't worried about the trolls. What we trying to do is get more Patreons and more Cash Apps so we can get this work on. I'm doing my part. I'm going back to work tomorrow, and every penny I get, I'm going into investment. I'm putting half of it to the side to pay the taxes. 'Cause you got to pay the tax, man. And they're already knocking, want their money. And then the other half, I'm putting into my cryptos. Anything y'all give me going to the crypto, because we going to blow that up, because that's going to be the shiznit. What's up, big homie? What's going on, man? I gotta go to Sierra Leone. Thanks for the inspiration, bro. No problem. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. You see, I'm a natural at this. I've been talking to so many of my bros. Jason can attest to this. I've been talking to so many of my bros for so many years. That's how I'm talking to y'all. This is how I talk to them. Especially when they say something that don't make sense. Jason will tell you, man, I get all down in this. Hey, what? What do you say? And he'd be like, I just kind of threw it out there. I wasn't really thinking, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good because iron sharpen iron. That's why we ain't gonna be worried about the trolls. Let them come in here. Just as long as y'all know and y'all was able to see that. Okay? I didn't get off subject. Which did you like best? Now you're asking a real question. Thank you. I like both. But I'm gonna pick Sierra Leone because never miss an opportunity to show it in your face because of that. And those incredible beaches. And the fact that they got every mineral, right, known to man in that land. And the soil is fertile. So whether I export, import, don't matter. I got the beaches, I got the mountains, you got the weather, you got the people, you got the culture, you got the man. It's a beautiful thing. And ain't nothing gonna change that. So if I just go over there and buy me about 10 acres and build my compound, you dig, plant all my fruit trees and all my veggies, I could be cool. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I want to be the spokesman. I want to be the male spokesman for Sierra Leone, for the diaspora. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. Lucky y'all not dealing with the 19. Exactly. When I was a lot more rawer. Now I'm a little bit more, I'm laid back now. I could take a breather and not get so amped up because normally I'd be amped. Jason will tell you I'd be amped. But I'm learning like I can't get that way with y'all. I gotta put the kid gloves on and I gotta be polite and I gotta watch my cussing. I can't cuss. I've been doing good because he did kind of scold me earlier yesterday about my cussing. So I need to It used to be a point where I didn't cuss, but it's like, man, screw that. you know? So I'm trying to do better, y'all. I'm a work in progress even now. It's important on how to be stable in the country. I was exactly. We have to be stable. So somebody has to lay that groundwork because what I've noticed is there's no communities of of repats, expats, repats, whatever, you know, living in the same area on one accord, operating as a lobby. That's what I have as a vision. And that was the concept that was in The Richest Man in Babylon. That's what they did. And they taught each other those business practices, right? Now, I ain't talking about the debauchery and the foolishness that they did. I'm just talking about the business part. That's it. That's it. Like it's getting hot over there. There we go. So that's the only part I'm talking about. I mean, how stable is the country? It's stable. I mean, the war been over. It's been over 20 some years since the war. So it's stable. America stable? You in America, right? You said West Coast, so I'm assuming you in America. You in California somewhere? Is it stable? Could you go out your house and get shot by a random bullet? Of course. Can you go outside and get run over by a truck? Of course. Could you fall down a flight of stairs? Absolutely. you know what I'm saying? Shoot. Yeah, the country is stable. I've been there twice. I don't have any bullet wounds. Nobody stabbed me. I didn't get robbed. Nobody hit me in the head. I was all over the country. And I was on the news twice. So, I mean, I'm a familiar face over there now. So it's peaceful to me. The people were going at the police, but we got people over here that go at the police. So it's like, you know what I mean? It was the bikers. Over here we got bikers that hash it out with the police. Because I know by my house, we used to have I don't know if they still around, we used to have the dragons. I forgot what it was, something dragon, dirty dragons or something. And they used to always be fighting with the police. A lot of them in jail for killing police. So you had the bikers over there in Sierra Leone going at it with the police because the police took some of their bikes, and the guys decided to, mob up, and they went over there and took their bikes back. I ain't mad. I wasn't worried. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against that. If that's what they felt like doing, that's what they felt like doing. Next day, the police was out in force. After a couple of days, both sides just kind of like let it go. The dudes got their bikes back, and the police, took a couple lumps upside the head, but the next day they was out in, but they didn't get a chance to really do nothing to nobody. They was kind of, they was iced up. They had the ice grill on, looking like that, but they didn't really do nothing. I didn't see nothing, so I wasn't really worried. Yeah. So yeah, I consider it to be stable. I'm making the place I want to die at, so I'm all in. Simple as that. I'm in it. I'm gonna be all in Ghana, and I'm gonna be all in Sierra Leone. Those gonna be my two homes. That's my Africa escape plan. In Mexico, a lot of their resources are controlled by the cartel. It's similar like that in Africa too. Yes and no. Yes and no. You could be an individual, not part of no particular, because there really ain't no cartels. There's secret societies is what they are. And they just regular folks got together and they practice certain customs. You can be part of it if you want, or you can decide to decline, and you still can do really well. So you have secret societies in every nation, and they usually control large shares. I mean, a large amount of resources in every nation. So there's no getting away from secret societies. Whether you call them cartels or secret societies, it's the same thing. What resources does the cartel control in Mexico? That's a fair question. And you ask him some real questions all of a sudden. I'm thinking if he's saying the cartel, I'm assuming We're presuming that he's talking about the drug trade, marijuana, hashish, and coca, and probably Mexican mud, heroin, that dog food. You dig that diesel, baby? You know what I'm saying? I'm almost certain that's what West Coast talking about. You know what I'm saying? What's my cash app? It is $RAKIN KHALIQ. Jay, if you still here, put my cash app in the description. I mean in the chat. Well, somebody put it in the chat. I'm sure people know what it is now. Jay, if you still here, put it in the chat for me. Say it again. $RAKINKHALIQ. $RAK. There you go. Thank you, Jason. My man. I'm going to have to make you a moderator. Remind me to make you a moderator later. It's in the chat, everybody. My man from the land, my Chicago brethren, is in the house. And he's our fourth Patreon. Shout out to Jay. Give him another shout out. You know what I'm saying? For supporting. You know what I'm saying? His mans. They don't just push drugs. Okay. Yeah, they human beings. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they control a lot of things. You're right. You have loyal fans. I'm trying to develop loyal fans, okay? Because the object is to get my people to understand what I'm trying to do here, right? And to donate or pledge, right? So I can take that money and put it into the crypto markets. Now I'm invested in the crypto market. I'm doing pretty well. I'm about 25,000 to the good. And I thought about 43 somewhere that 5,300, 5,400 somewhere in there is what I put in. And I'm around 30,000 now. Okay? And a lot of that money has accumulated in the last 12 months. Yes. So now I figure, okay, let me bring my show onto YouTube as opposed to just talking to people over the phone. Let me try to talk to a broader audience, especially now that I got my citizenship, because I didn't know that. I didn't know about the citizenship. Okay, why don't you follow back roadmap, buy the land, others? There you go. How about you follow your own program and you buy some land and then we'll follow you? How about that? I already got my plan. God has already ordained it, so you might as well get on board from the ground level. Absolutely. Amen. Yeah, you go buy you some land and you develop your your version of the Bag family, and people can go to you and do whatever you want to do. Over here, we got our own thing. Okay, we got our own thing. You dig? We got our own thing. You get your own thing. How about that? We still got you we got you in the corner. We're gonna put you in the corner. You know how when you was a kid and you kept talking when the teacher told you to shut up, and you just kept on talking because you just had to say something. So they go put you in timeout in the corner. Timeout was in our day, not y'all day. Yeah, I just gave it a name, but we called it get your butt in the corner. So we're gonna send you to the corner. You know what I'm saying? How about you do something? What you gonna do? Don't you tell us what you gonna do? What's your plan? Right? Don't come here talking about what we should do. What's your plan? What you gonna do? How you gonna contribute to the liberation? I like it. We we got it. Got you in Sierra Leone. Yeah, people can do whatever they want to do. It's all good. Did you use the app to invest in crypto? Yes, I did. There's various platforms and wallets that you can invest in crypto. I will be glad to share those wallets and platforms with you, but you got to pledge. You got to pledge something. I have no problem sharing it, and I've already had one person. I don't know if he's here. My man Jay. What's his name? Jay. Is it JD? I think his name is Jay something. JY. If JY is in the house, he can attest. He hit me up in my email, and he asked the question because I had spoke about Tron and I spoke about XRP. And if you're not in the loop, you're not gonna know where to find them at. Because I didn't know where to find them at, but I'm in one of those crypto groups. I'm a member of a crypto group, and it's about 100 or so people in there. And so they make sure that I'm abreast to where I need to be and what's happening, the trends, and everybody's watching it, right? And so they told me which platforms to go, and I did, and I got a nice amount in there. Actually, my plan is to do groups in America to help 36 million American descendants of slaves. Okay. Well, hey, don't let us stop you. Go right ahead. Go do it. I have no problem with what you said. If that's what you want to do, hey, don't let us stop you, man. We might be holding you up from doing that. So go right ahead. Go do it. When you get it all done, come back and report to us, all right? Yes, crypto is doing well. Yeah, Sonya. My crypto doing sweet, baby. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm just saying, once you mix resources and money with an unstable country, bad things happen. Yes, yes, yes. Bad things happen everywhere. I get it. You're right. Bad things happen everywhere. Okay? That's why I said, so this is what I'm saying. You gotta pay attention, man. I've already covered that, but we'll cover it. I don't have no problem. We cool. The West Coast. I'm cool with the West Coast. That's why I want to go grab the 300 acres or whatever, 100 acres, however much I can get it cleared, get the roads laid. If we're gonna do water from the city, we run them lines, get everything set up, and then as people come over with my tour company and we get you your citizenship and you want to live in the country, we're gonna have a community where we all can stay. We're gonna have police. We're gonna put a police barracks inside this community, and we're gonna have our own special security detail, right? And most of the brothers that's gonna be moving into this community are gonna be ex former military, Navy, Army, Air Force, Marines. And we full citizens. It's going down. It's gonna be a fight to the finish. I don't mind fighting. Maybe some people are afraid, but see, you got a warrior over here. I don't mind fighting. You know what I'm saying? I could be diplomatic. I could be the scholar. I could be diplomatic. I could be raunchy. I could get right on back down to the ghetto. I can go back to my game banging days. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But this our legacy, man. So I ain't trying to hear nothing. I'm up in there. Simple as that. And I hope y'all riding with me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Knowledge is power, but you gotta pay to fill up your brain. That's true. Damn, I love Tron. I'm now putting 1,700, but I started with $30. Who said that? Chris. Shout out to Chris. See, this is what I'm talking about. So we expect some coins. We expect a pledge from you, Chris. I got Tron too. How many coins you got? I got 65,000. 65,000. Can you say that? But shout out to Chris. Just like the gas station, $4.50 a gallon. Absolutely. I use for stocks, may use it for crypto as well. Yeah, I had them, but I got out of them. Smart girl. I don't know. I don't, it's too much going on the app. I like simplification. I don't like all that stuff. Half of the people that's in the Gambia are veterans. Yes, they are, and a lot of them are going to be in Sierra Leone, and it's a hell of a lot of them in Ghana. So yeah, we can roll up our sleeves and get it on if we have to. We don't want to go that route because y'all know we may not consider ourselves a warlike people, but we are. We've been here, you know what I'm saying, fighting the people who took over this nation from the Indians for 400 years with no help from no African nation, no Caribbean nation. Nobody came to our aid and defense. We've been here fighting this nation, the people who took this nation from the Indians for 400 years on our own. So we are a warlike people because they did not extinguish us. And we just as die hard as ever. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. You dig. Even the women, that's true. Yeah, you said something right there, Ho. We just sent our donation. All praise is due to a lot of you and your family. Don't give up. Never. Never. I ain't giving up till they put me in the ground. Until I take that long dirt nap. And until I take that long dirt nap, I ain't finished with this. We ain't finished. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finished till we carve out a legacy on the African continent where we, because this is that Garveyite thinking. You dig? If you notice, Garvey had a military. So we got to have military, and we got to have scholars, and we got to have teachers, educators. We got to have everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got to have everybody to build a nation. You know, shout out to Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon him. Okay? We got the greats, baby. Since the fall of all the great empires in Africa, the next people in line since the great empires of Africa is the American Negro, the greatest set of Africans, the displaced Africans, to do the most this world has ever seen up under the barbaric ass system. Let me see. Thank you for that donation. I'm never giving up. We will be successful. We planning our trip with you. Thank you. Email me. Email me, and then I'll send you my phone number so y'all can start calling me. But y'all gotta keep in mind, I'm driving a chemical tank truck. So if I don't answer, text me. But it's gonna be on WhatsApp, so y'all will be able to just text me on WhatsApp, and then when I have free time, I'll get back to y'all, and then we'll chop it up on what makes sure that everybody's on the same page. Just don't send a donation. Go to the Patreon and pay 28 to get the true content and experience. Exactly, because I'm putting stuff over there that ain't over here. Jason was asking me about that late today. He's like, why would people do that when they could get your information and stuff that you're putting out for free on YouTube? I said, it's because over there I'm putting stuff that you're not gonna get over here. I got 7 trips to the African continent worth of material, not even on here. And a lot of that's gonna go over there. So y'all can see me in action dealing with folks, seeing the land, interacting with the people, interacting with the culture, the food, the language, all the things that you will have to go through to be a world traveler. You'll get to see me do it. And here's the thing. I didn't do it on somebody else's dime. I did it on my own. I wasn't part of the military. It wasn't part of no school uh, sponsorship. Wasn't no stipend. It wasn't no student exchange program. Nothing. I went 7 times with my own money. Show you how serious I am. And I ain't going to tell you how much I spent. 7 trips to Africa. And I stayed in the best accommodations. Why not? I work hard. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like nobody gave me nothing. You know? Any privileges I have, I get up at 4 in the morning and work for them. You did? I agree with that. We next. My man. That's what's up. We got you. Let's appreciate that. Appreciate that. 'Cause I'm new to this space, but like I say, people, I'm not new to the movement. I didn't studied up on all the greats. I got their books. Me and Jason can sit here and tell y'all. We know all the greats, right? We chop it up like it ain't nothing, right? We can regurgitate what they say. But one thing that I noticed when it comes to the Pan-African movement, a lot of people don't like it. They got all this stuff to say about it. Because these are the folks who ain't gonna do a god doggone thing. Right? They're not gonna do nothing. I get it. But for the ones of us who gonna do something, okay, we can't let them distract us. Simple as that. Let them say what they're gonna say. Let them do what they're gonna do. We just gotta mosey on and keep doing what we've been doing. But the main thing I say that I don't really see in the movement is the economic portion. When it comes to black power, rah rah, okay, we like this, right? With the black glove and the hole you dig, you know what I'm saying? The power comb, the power picket out here, we straight up money. That's where we fall short at. We can go back to Africa. It's a big continent. You probably can put America inside of Africa 3.5, almost 4 times. Huge country. I mean, huge continent. Most of it hasn't even been explored yet. I would say people would think, oh, get over there before what the snowflake said. Most people think, oh man, we need to get over there before all the resources are gone. That's a false narrative. I think at this point, where do you come from, mister? Where do you come from? You just coming, you came to class late and got the nerve to ask a question? That's all off base. Well, anyway, before we was rudely interrupted by Snowflake, all right, you tell us where you from first, Snowflake, and who you are, first of all. But I don't remember seeing you in here before, now that I think about it. So who are you and where you from? What up, Strawberry? You know what I'm saying? I'm coming here doing that. But anyway, I was talking about the money aspect. We got to get that down packed because when I look at all the movements, they missed that portion. What you know? Let's just be honest. That now Garvey was trying it with the Black Star Line, but of course the movement was too big, too powerful. Plus they had a military, and Garvey was talking some real stuff for that time period, and so they sabotaged it. So that's why we have to learn from our elder, right? He gave us the blueprint. So what we need to do is scale down the movement. So instead of having 5 million people on one accord, scale that down to maybe 100 or 200. Get one community established where we're working together on like a Babylonian type of system when it comes to economics. Then we can help other people develop communities quietly. Shh, 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 shh. Right? We don't need the 5 million. So that's what I learned from looking at the UNIA and the Garveyites. They was too big. Okay? So we need to bring it down, and then we need to spread the power out. So that's why I want to like get it started, and then I want the people to come in, and then it's about the community. We all about the community. So when another brother come with an idea, say Jason comes with me to Africa, and he wants to do a sugar plantation with sugar cane, but he don't have the money. He has the wherewithal mind, right? He has the desire, he has the energy, but he doesn't. He lacks the capital. There's no credit system there. So what he could do is come to the rec center, make an announcement. We come to the rec center. The whole community will be there. He pitched the proposal, and then we'll be his stockholders. We'll be the bank. So as he grow, we grow. And we'll do that with everybody in the community. Somebody want to do diamonds, somebody want to do gold, somebody want to do copper, somebody want to do palladium, somebody want to do iron ore, somebody want to do watermelon plantation, somebody want to do coffee plantation, somebody want to do tea, mangoes, pineapples, oranges, apples, whatever you're trying to do, plantains. And the community can grow with you. This could be a very, very, very powerful community. And this is what other communities do, quite frankly. Let's see. Africa will never, ever, ever, ever run out of resources. No, they said only use 10%. So 90% is untouched. So when you hear people say the resources are going to be gone, the reason why they keep hammering that into your skull every day, they got to just imagine somebody with a hammer, I mean with a nail, one of them big railroad nails that you see on the railroad, them big ones. Imagine that on your head and somebody got a hammer just hitting it. They programming you every day with it, so you really truly believe the resource is almost gone, and they ain't touched 10% of them yet. Don't fall for the fake narratives. I'm telling y'all, I've been there to see. There's not. Some of that land ain't even been walked on yet. In the millions of years we've been here on the planet, some of that land nobody's even set foot on yet. Who knows what's under there? Let me not give it away. Let me not tip my hand because I don't think people are ready. Because if you ain't been there, you ain't ready for that. Resources are only valuable if white folks buy them. If white folks stop using oil, what will Africans do with oil? We use it in our own cars. We use it in our own equipment, right? We'll use petroleum jelly. We'll figure out other ways. What were we doing before white people even came on the planet? How about that one? What were we doing before they even arrived on the planet? What were we doing before they learned to walk upright? Okay? Road sanitation are big concerns and will be good opportunity. Absolutely. African continent, good roads. And that's right. And that's what I'm talking about. Because if you go over there right now as an individual and you get a little plot of land and build something, your road is gonna be dirt. And when the rainy season come, you will be stuck. So a brother like me might want to get some tow trucks to pull so you can call me. Hey, Ham, come get me. All right, cool. Give me $100. I come over there and get you. You dig? I'm coming to visit you when you get settled, bro. I'm going to Gambia first. Hey, look, you'll love it there. You'll love Gambia. I love it. I got people there now, so I will be coming to Gambia too. And we gonna see if you got that smoke when we face to face. I want to see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You talk like you got a little bit of knowledge, but we got to see. So maybe if I get to Gambia, you there? I tell you right now, I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna challenge you. When I come to Gambia and you there, right? I challenge you to a chess game. And if I beat you, or you beat me, take some duct tape and tape it over your mouth. No, I'm just kidding, but I will challenge you to a chess game, and we can talk politics, religion. You know what I'm saying? Pan Africanism. We can talk about racism, anything you want to talk about in person. We just ain't gonna talk about it right here, and over a chess game. Best best out of three. See where you at. What they say? You can be black triple A. Black AAA, okay. Ah, he has entity. Yeah, that's right. Might be interested to bring chess to expats in Africa. Yeah. Well, you better be good because I'm pretty good now. Pretty good. You know what I'm saying? All them years of being in the pen, I was the best. I was the youngest and the best. I used to make them old cats mad. They couldn't believe 17 kicking a butt. You did, Expat Chess Club. Hey, why not? Live on YouTube. Hey, you finally came over to go. I gotta give you your props. That's pretty good. Well, maybe we might have to do that. We have to figure out a way where we could do a chess match. We could. I mean, I already know we could do it. I just got to get familiarized with how to do the split screen and all that stuff, and how to bring people on and all that. So when somebody help me along and we get that done, and yeah, we could put the board up there and play over the computer, and then we could talk shit as we talking and make people pay to come in, because if we make them pay, then that way we won't have folks that don't supposed to be over here distracting us. You know what I'm saying? 10,000 US per game. I'll play you right now. Get up out of here. Well, you lucky I'm a Muslim. I don't gamble. I don't gamble. That's the reason why I said I'll put tape over your mouth. You dig? I don't gamble. Twitch may, yeah, yeah, you're right. Twitch may already have cause I do have a Twitch channel, but I set that up so long ago, and I haven't even really used it because it's still not, it hasn't blowed up yet. I guess for some people it has. What aspect of food industry would you focus on? Anything, anything, anything. When it comes to food, anything, because the options are very, very small. So whatever you want to do, I'm thinking a restaurant. I don't even cook like that, but I know how to sample good food. So I'm gonna look into getting a restaurant, and then it's just a place for us to be as a group. We can congregate, a safe space. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure we have some security, people watching our cars, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be open for everybody, but it'll be a safe space for us to come and congregate and chop up business, eat good food, and break bread. And it'll be like a safe haven for anybody, really. But just a space for us to be. And the space is like that already, but I didn't see one that was just for people in the diaspora. It's restaurants everywhere, and we all kind of frequent them. But I want like to have the foods that we're accustomed to. Plus, we'll have the local cuisine as well, because I love the food there. Oh Lord, really act like my brother talking, laugh out loud, talking about that pig. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the west side of Chicago. It's the worst neighborhood in America. It's got New York beat. It's got L.A. beat. Houston, all of them. We got everybody beat. We got the worst, and that's the neighborhood I grew up in. Yep, and I survived it. So I gotta tell. I got a story. What they say? I got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? But being there taught me something, because I was around the right kind of cats. A lot of revolutionaries, um, a lot of conscious guys, a lot of back to Africa guys, a lot of Pan Africans, um, and for whatever reason, they took a liking to me and started pulling me under their wings. So that's why I say I'm 30 years into this. I'm just now showing my face to y'all. I've been in this. Jason will tell you, I've been knowing him 23 years. When he met me, this is how I was, and been the same way ever since. And everybody that know me, hey, here he come. That's how they used to. Hey, I used to be like that. Oh shit, here he come. You know what I'm saying? Here he come. Farming and grocery stores. That's the first step in building a nation. Farms, Yes, we don't necessarily need the stores, but yeah, we could use the stores too because right now the Lebanese got the stores, so we need to let them dry up so we can sell on the side of the road. People will stop. You can just make you can wherever your land is on the side of the road, you can set up a stand. You could take a 22, not a 20, a 20-foot container. We can cut the side of it, cut one side out of it, and prop it up as a canopy, and then set it up inside as a store. You bring your stuff from your farm to the store, put your prices on it, put some people out there to sell it. No light bill to pay, no rent to pay, no, none of that. Save and keep all your money. You don't have to get the government nothing. If they come to you for some tax, it's gonna be this small. So until you build up your capital, then if enough of us are doing that, the Lebanese who own them stores are gonna go broke. And then when they move out to go somewhere else, because they know they like locusts, when they go somewhere else, then we can go into those stores and you'll have the capital and the product to do it. That way, because ain't no credit there. Anything you build, you got to come with cash. There's no credit, and the banks ain't gonna help you. They're not gonna help you until you taking sacks, duffel bags of money to the bank, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell?" Like when Tony Montana was going to the bank and he was coming in there with all the duffel bags of cash. When you coming into the bank with duffel bags of cash like that, that's when all of a sudden they're gonna want to partner with you. Communities consist of banks, schools. Here we go. Like we don't know what a community is. You're right. Explain to us what a community is, because apparently we don't know. So he finna explain to us, or she finna explain to us what. I don't know if you're a he or a she. I wish you would tell me. Community consists of banks, schools, religious places, right, and general stores and businesses. Okay, that's a true statement. Moving right along, you're free to go help them. You know, we don't let us hold you up, man. I know you got a lot of work to do. You got 30 of them. You know what I'm saying? As the community, I get it. I understand. The person is asking me what do they think about grocery stores and farms. I'm agreeing with her by saying, yeah, if she got the money for the stores, then great. If she don't, then you want to just get the farm. We'll get you a container. I'm a master welder, so I can go in there and cut that out for you and open it up, set some stands in there. You dig? Throw a little solar light in there for you. Okay? Throw your screen up there if you want, give you a couple chairs, and then you can sit right there on the side of the road, sell your stuff free of charge until you grow up enough of your income to when them other folks are moving out, you can move in the store, right? And then the people would come there and shop. That's all I'm saying. I'm just simplifying it. I understand you need all those four corners. I get it. Thank you for pointing it out for us. Thank you. But basically, any business will work. Fishing is a big one. Grocery stores, farms, the mining sector, education, healthcare, um, restaurants, uh, pretty much everything. Anything you can conceive of, we can use. Okay? And not saying it ain't there, it just may not be there to the level and the quality that we have come accustomed to being in the West. So people love um, great service. So you can have the same product as one of the brothers and sisters from the continent, but maybe their service is not up to par. So you can compete on service alone. There are 30,000 Lebanese in Sierra Leone. They ain't going nowhere. The government will make sure they don't leave because if they do, the society might collapse for a while. I thought you had something to do. You got 36 million people to do something about for. Why are you still here? Because that statement is false. If all 30,000 Lebanese leave, Sierra Leone would not have a problem. So you're telling me because 30,000 people are doing something, because they ain't all running stores. I've been there to see them. Some of them selling cars, some of them are making gates, some of them got restaurants, a few of them got stores, some of them got florist shops. They ain't all doing the same thing. So you telling me these people, if they got together and left, the country would collapse. Negative. And you got 8 million of the brothers and sisters with shops selling the same stuff. They selling cars. They've been making gates. They're selling flowers on the side of the road. You got farms everywhere. People at the markets, all kinds of stuff. They garments. You don't know what you're talking about, man. I thought you got 36 million people to go save. Go over there and save them. Don't let us hold you up, man. Uganda don't want to lose their Indians. Okay, we ain't talking about Uganda. South Africa don't want to lose their whites. We ain't talking about South Africa. Sierra Leone don't want to lose their Indians. It ain't a whole lot of Indians there, but okay. And Sierra Leone, Senegal don't want to lose their Lebanese. Okay, whatever you say, man. You're right. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Even though I've been there twice and I'm a citizen, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Good night, all. Catch y'all next time. Hit the link, hit the Cash App, hit the Patreon. Don't just be. Why you just gonna leave me like that? See, you ain't right. You ain't right, girl. Came over here and soaked up all the game. You ain't even help a brother out. What happened? You gonna leave me on stuck? That's how you do? That's how you do? Okay. Okay. I'm finna get out of here too. We got one person that hit it. Thank you. E Green. Thank you, E Green. And they left their phone number. E Green. And they from the shot. See, we got our Shot Town people in the house. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna hurry up and put that in the Bitcoin, baby. Thank you, E Green Solutions. Shout out to your company, Incorporated. E Green Solutions. E Green. Let's see who was E Green. E Green Solutions. I'm with you. I survived being raised in St. Louis. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about, St. Louis. I go to St. Louis all the time too. Yep. Shout out to E Green Solutions Incorporated for that Cash App. $30 on the Cash App. Salute. Salute. Appreciate that. It's the first Cash App I received. And I've been on this sucker for a year. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? We let our warriors down. But shout out to E Green Solutions Incorporated. Y'all look them up, see what they're doing. Maybe we can spend some money with them. So I'm gonna look them up and see what they're doing. Maybe it's some service that I need, or that I don't even know that I need yet until I see. So if I need their services, I'm gonna see what they talking about. Maybe I'll do some business with them. So y'all look them up. E Green Solutions Incorporated, and see if it's something that they can do for us. Since I think she left already. Yeah. So yeah, hit the Cash App, y'all. Jason, if you still here, put it in the app. Put it in the chat again, because I ain't figured out how to do it yet. Or if somebody saw it, put it in the chat for me. $ RAKINKHALIQ. Or you can go to patreon.com/GoHamLifestyle. Yep. But we would prefer the Cash App. That way I could just take it straight off Cash App and put it right in Bitcoin because I already got the app set up that way. Because we're not going to be giving Google, Facebook, I mean, not Google, but Google and YouTube 40% of what you all pledge. That don't even make sense. And they already filthy rich. All right, I'm gonna jump off here, guys. It's 9 o'clock, and I need to get ready to shower and get ready because I go to work tomorrow. So y'all will see me broadcasting from the truck tomorrow. So you'll see how the over the road trucker really live. You know what I mean? And anybody that's interested in the trucking business, let me know. Come to my email, and I'll be your mentor. But you gotta pledge something. You gotta put something for the movement. I'll teach you how to get this $100,000 money. Peace and blessings. You're not gonna bestow no shillings, no shekels. Peace and blessings. You're not gonna leave us with no shekels. You're gonna go to the Cash App. You're gonna go to the Patreon. You're gonna become a patron. But I let you stay. Sorry, but I'm poor America. See there, I knew it. I knew it. There we go. You just want to come in here and be a contrarian. I get it. Okay. Well, hey, I don't know how you're gonna help the 36 million then if you're poor. I'm only asking for 85 cents a day. You know what I'm saying? That's $25 a month. That's all I'm asking for. I know you got it, but it is what it is. I get it. Y'all see what we deal with. What the hell was that? Uh, oh, I cut myself off on Facebook. I even forgot we was on Facebook. I don't usually get a lot of folks on Facebook anyway, so few folks that like me over there. YouTube is my space. Let me see. Did we get any more? Oh, we got two Cash Apps. Thank God. We got two people that like the message. Thank you, people. And who is this other person? Riri? Is that what that say? Ren. Riri. Riri? I guess it's Riri. Thank you, Riri, for the 20. Appreciate you. Facebook. Appreciate you, darling. Shout out to you for that 20. We're gonna put it into the Bitcoin, and we're gonna give praise. My dialogue help you to get Cash App donations, I think. Yeah, you helped me because apparently I needed help. If you feel you helped me in good faith, then thank you. See, I'm a humble dude. It's no rattle in my cage, man. I'm not here for that. So if you feel you helped me and you feel that in good faith, then hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, come help me every day then, since you can't contribute. You know what I'm saying? You won't take credit for something you might not have did or you could have done or maybe you did. I don't know. We really can't quantify that, but we know you yourself haven't contributed. You haven't made a pledge. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But if you feel you helped me in good faith, then I appreciate you, bro or sis. We still don't know who you are, but whatever. We'll deal with it. But I'm jump off here now, eat a little something, and lay my butt down because I got to get up bright and early, start hustling these loads, and then y'all can check in with me tomorrow so y'all can see what the life of an over the road OTR truck driver is like, driving these chemicals, hustling these chemicals. You did. And anybody, like I was saying, anybody that wants to find out about how to break into the trucking business, I can be that mentor for you. We're just gonna ask for a few pledges, and we'll get you into the $100,000 club. All right. Until tomorrow, y'all check with me so we can see life on the road. All right. Love y'all. Peace and black power.